In 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna start the first of all, let me do my introduction. I want to welcome you guys to another Player Supreme episode. This is our Hangout, and I gave an assignment on the video blog on my channel, my main channel, the Real Men's channel, and I picked out a girl that was used to be heavy, and then she lost a lot of weight, but she's still big, still a big girl. So I asked the players, mainly African Americans, because that's the type of people that like, big girls with curves. Hold on, let me mute the other person that's in the room. His volume is choppy. Okay, so no offense, you'll be back in a minute there, Curtis. So I was hoping to get intelligent comments on how I asked the question of how would you seduce this girl, basically? How would you play her? And I don't think I gave enough information on her. She was heavy. She went to very curvy and real, pretty. Even without her makeup on, she has a really cute face. So she's got this body, kabam. She got this ass, kapow. That type. And I believe she's some type of Latin. I thought she was Italian at first, but I believe because she's in Florida, she's probably Cubana or something. But you know how the type are, they're very curvy, very womanly. So I'm gonna give you guys some more photos. Now she got brothers just thirsty as fuck on her Facebook page. Now that's what she's living for. She's living off the compliments of dudes, dusty black dudes. Like, hey love, you're so beautiful. All the worst things that guys can say to a woman, that black dudes say. I didn't bother recording all the bullshit, but to the new fellow that came in, I'm talking about the assignment I gave about this Latina chick. Anyways, I'm going to mute everybody's mic, so I'm ready before you guys come in. So I'm going to show you some more photos, and I'm going to fill in a little bit more background so you get a better idea of what I'm talking about. So let me go to my screen share, and we're going to share the screen, and we want to present to everyone. And that makes, okay, here's her photos. Let me see if I can find one of her fat photos. Here we go. Okay, this is her as a kid. Look how much she ballooned up. And then she came down to, black guy standards. She only dates black dudes. She's a white Latin, what they call white Hispanics. So she's this is in her transition phase also. So she became really cute. Made it so really, really cute that brothers are simping like a motherfucker to her. She works. Notice how the hips are busting out and the thighs, the thigh meat. She poses in every fucking photo. It's all about posing. See that ass? That's what most black dudes like. I'll say that. I don't care what motherfucker comes in and tries to refute it. There are some black dudes. One black dude said, "Not everybody likes that type. I guess he likes skinny, flat asses." But we tend to go for that right there. That's our sugar. Especially when they have, a really nice face. She knows how to do her makeup. That's all makeup, by the way. But her face without it, it's very ethnic looking. It's very cute. So to continue, black dudes are blowing her shit the fuck up. Blowing it up. Let me see if I can move this photo around. Rotate. There. 8 sideways photos. And so the assignment was, how are you going to get at this female? So to give you more information, she already has dusty black dudes all up in her grill, all over her page. Now, to give you more information, looks like a black dude broke her heart. Here's one of her big photos when she lost the gut. See them big hips? She's smaller. This is in her transition. You see the loose fat around the arms? So under this video, let's redo the assignment, because I looked at some of how you guys were commenting. I like it when girls pull their hair back, like I was telling my Jovine this morning. Pull it back in that tight bun, and then they wear sunglasses. That works on me. Let's see. She poses. She makes it sexual to get attention from black guys. So we got 2 live subjects right here on the line. Let's see if they got some game. All right. Who is this? Michael Anunda.
What's up, Supreme?
What's up? Where the hell are you from, brother? Where you from?
I actually commented on one of your shows before. I had the other username, The Unbreakable. I'm not sure if you remember that name, but
I remember the name. I like that movie, Unbreakable. Yeah. Okay.
Long story short, I've been listening to you for a minute now. I got 2 girls on the team. I'm just a normal dude. I work out. I do boxing, jiu-jitsu. I feel calm, I do me. But I listen to you just to get that mental, what's the word I'm looking for? Those mental reps, if you know what I'm saying. So whenever you present this workout over here with how I get at this girl, I'm like, this is pretty interesting. Let me see what I can do. First thing I noticed really is a lot of vanity. So in my head, I'm like, let me just try to talk shit to her, because a lot of the other thirsty dudes that come at her are gonna be like, oh, you're so beautiful, the ass so fat, etc., etc. I'm like, let me take her to a realm where she's never been to, and then from there break her down and then kind of try to like proceed from there. You see what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
You're making sense, yeah. Are you gonna take her to the realm by complimenting her, or how do you
complimenting her, but like break her down, like talk some shit to her, talk to her like she's one of my boys, not one of my boys, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I would talk to like one of my homeboys or something, talk shit, everything. She's just she's a girl, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's just how I'll approach it. That's a high level approach to it, but I mean that's how I'll begin things. Now the middle and the end phase, I mean, I haven't developed all that yet. The end phase is to get her back to my place and put on my team, but yeah, I mean, the middle steps.
You've solved the problem that I was trying to get the guys to do. Some of the guys got it though. They came in correct on that assignment. Curtis, you there, Curtis? Who's his brother looks like me? Who the fuck is that? A dose of reality. Turn to the side, man. Turn your head to the side. A dose of reality. Go like this. A dose of reality. One more chance. I don't like lurkers.
What's up? Hello?
This motherfucker looks like me.
Hello?
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Turn your head to the side, brother. I can't see you. Damn.
What about now?
Now you don't, but upper part, you look like me. Huh. I haven't seen that before. Where are you from?
Arlington, Virginia.
I have no relatives there.
Oh,
just a similar, got the droopy eye thing going on. And a probably similar nose. Yeah, I can see a difference now. But that's my profile. Arlington, Virginia. That's a town out of history.
Mm-hmm. They're very historical.
Yeah, yeah.
How old are you, brother? I'm 31.
Okay, you're good age. That's when you hit your prime. It's 31, man.
Uh-huh. I was just listening to your podcast about being in a sexual state, and I think I reached that level of being in a sexual state when I speak to a female.
Mm-hmm.
So
what happens when you do that?
My voice lowers. Yes. And my voice lowers and my eyes.
Down, don't you? Yeah, the way you talk slows down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And the way you look at them, when you start looking in the eyes and at their lips, yeah, you just feel more sexual.
Yeah, right. And then they pick up on the energy, and then they get into that state.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about in the podcast there, fellas. Oops, I forgot to bring Curtis back up. Sorry, Curtis. We'll get to you in a second. Yeah, that's why I put that information out there. When you go into that sexual state, women respond, which I'm sure Michael, when he does that to his girls, he sees they get all sexual.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
And that's
Very
and
good.
that's right out of the Kabbalion. They talk about the principle of polarity. They talk about how you can do that in there.
The what?
The Kabbalion.
Oh,
You know that book?
I have a copy of that book, but I haven't read it. It's that old information from a long, ancient information. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's out of Egypt, isn't it? Originally supposed to be out of Egypt or someplace.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should actually kind of read that shit.
Yeah. The principle of polarity. They talk about how you can do that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's a valid principle. The stuff I give you is what I discovered out there in the game. Like I would go into my sexual state, and women started responding, so I just kept doing it. Back in the 90s, early 2000s. Curtis is back. Curtis.
Hello.
Sorry to cut you off there, Dose. You didn't answer the assignment, did you?
Didn't on the
On the other
video, I wrote it down.
You answered on the channel?
Yeah, I wrote it down on the video channel.
Okay, let me go take a look.
Said,
I'll share your answer with everybody. Let's see, exercise for the players. Let's see. I didn't get a chance to go through all the answers. Oh, yeah, I do remember yours. I deleted a bunch of them there because motherfuckers came in, I would never date that. I just delete them. Can't do the assignment. Don't bother commenting. Curtis, the question you're asking, I feel, is too advanced for me. But here's my best. Don't put yourself down there, Curtis. By the way, she's marketing herself, and the cockiness she has, I wouldn't pay that much attention to her. In fact, I'll challenge her to prove herself to me. Good. Yeah, she's cute, but then I'll test her. What else you bring to the table? Tell me something interesting about you. Try to get her to make herself stand out. That's not bad. That's not bad. The first thing you want to do with chicks like that all up in their own grill, is shit on them. Find some way to break them down. She mentioned she lost weight.
Yo, exactly.
Yeah, you want to break them off that cloud they're on. Just let them know they're not special, and that way it shows you're not like the other thirsty brothers out there that are coming at her. So the moment you break her down, I'll say Michael's back. Okay, the moment you break her down, that lets her know that you're someone different. You're not one of the dudes that's one of her fan club. If you come in as a fanboy complimenting her, then you end up in the fanboy realm or in fanboy channel for her. And that's just one of her thirsty dudes. So you got to do something different, like as Michael was saying earlier.
Yeah, and another thing about... Can y'all hear me?
Sorry, Mike, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no, I didn't want to disrupt you, but basically, like, the whole thing about being thirsty and stuff, and you mentioned this a while back on my previous shows, you're basically giving away power. Like, to me, okay, I'll take jiu-jitsu, for example. Jiu-jitsu is a game about positioning. You have to have the superior position in order to apply your submission. So a lot of times, thirsty niggas are basically giving up position to these girls, and they're getting submitted. Like, you're on that girl's terms, So to me, like, personally, and I hope to any real man out there, that shit bothers me, Like, I want to make sure, like, shit is, like, on point, shit is going my way. Things aren't necessarily going my way. You're still in the position to adjust versus just giving all the power and then getting thirsty, and then you're basically compromising yourself. That's all I wanted to say.
Good comments. Very good. So you want to start off there, Curtis, by, shitting on her a little bit. Find her weakness and exploit. Her weakness is she's vain right now. That's her downfall. She thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. and you start bringing her down, she'll come up under you.
No, it's like I did that last night, and I actually got I can't say it out loud because I got people around me.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm posting on the forum, so
Okay,
some cues about that.
let me go to the forum, take a look.
List of messages.
Oh, okay. Should this be my starter hoe or get a new one? Are you fucking?
We're going to. Tomorrow's gonna be the coffee date.
Gotcha. Okay. Supreme, it started out in Uber and she was dropping hints to get at me. I told her to take my cell number. She's 31. Good. With her own place. Perfect. And lives 4 or more miles away from me. Okay. I don't want her for a girlfriend. Just want to get back into the flow. But if you see too many red flags in there, then I'll just move on to the next one. All right. Okay, I'm going to mute your mic so I can come across clearly there, Curtis, because your mic is really bad, man.
Yeah, I'm at the gym. Sorry.
All right, let me share the text messages with everybody. She says, "Hey, it's blank. I'm glad you smudged that out. You just gave me your number. I just wanted to text you so you could have mine." And you go, "Hey, blank, cool. What are you doing tonight?" She says, "Nothing much. Just going to shower, maybe go to bed." We got room in that bed for another one. "Since I work tomorrow morning." You go, oh, okay. Some things never change, Curtis. "What are you getting into tonight?" she asked. Bam! That's interest right there. It could have happened last night if you weren't working. I was going to say we can talk and chill for a moment, but I don't want to make you late for work. Oh, yeah, I'm kind of tired tonight. Now she's tired, huh? Actually been up since. That don't mean shit to me. If they're in my face, we can do this. Next one. Can chill sometime this week, if that's cool with you. Now she's off to another day. She asked you what you were getting into that night. And that's where you could have segued doing something. Because girls will go home, put on their good clothes just to meet a guy for a chance for it. She'll make time if you open it up for her. You go, "Sure, what day are you free?" "I'm off Monday, but have things to do in the morning. I'm off Wednesday, get out at 2:30 on Friday, and that's all I remember as far as schedule goes. You want to make this happen as soon as possible. Also, don't never put it off. That night or as soon as possible. Otherwise, women are fickle. You don't want her getting cold feet or thinking other stuff. Put her in bed as quickly as possible. You say, "Oh, damn, that's tough. We'll shoot for Monday for some coffee." Okay.
Yeah. That was me that asked.
Tough as in you're busy, LOL. But yeah, we can do coffee. I'm cool with that. She's obviously not a coffee person. Yeah, LOL. I'll pick you up at 5:30. Sounds good to you? Sorry, doing Uber and texting at the same time. You tell her. Never apologize. I see no reason why you had to apologize to her. No need to apologize to her. Just send your message. Apologizing that right off the bat like that makes you on the weaker side there, brother. Okay, 5:34 p.m. for coffee. You can have me wide awake the rest of the day, LOL. Sounds great, though, and it's cool. I didn't expect you to jump and text me right away, LOL. Well, she was in your face. Girl, you can get orange juice or a glass of water. She goes, "Laugh my ass."
Wait,
that was a good response there, Curtis. I like how you said girl also. Laugh my ass off, orange juice, extra pulp. Huh. Funny. She goes, LOL. You know what extra pulp is, that's like jizz. Extra pulp, no pulp, mostly pulp. Don't try that. Good. Then she goes, "So, do you want me to send you a pic so you can see what I look like rather than just go by a voice that was in the back seat?" That's cute. Okay. LOL, sure, and vice versa. Okay. She must be light-skinned. Yeah, sure. Or I think she's a light-skinned sister. I'm far from sexy, so hope you weren't expecting that. Now she's putting herself down. That gives me tools to work with. Tells me a lot about her. And then Curtis puts, now I see why she's up on Curtis. Curtis is tabbed out in a blazer and a shirt. Good job, Curtis. That's a good photo. You got me on the move, LOL. I like your banter. LOL, it's okay. You can send me another one later. Okay, I recognize you now. From where? You say you want me to spoil you? LOL, what is he talking about? Spoil. Okay. And you go on, I'm talking about by memory. And she says, LOL, I'm tired, so I'm a little lost. And yeah, you can spoil me with another pick. Why not? She should be spoiling you. Go to sleep, LOL, you say. LOL, not yet. Next pick has to be earned. There you go. Laugh my ass off. I'm glad you did that. Oh, is that so? Sheesh. So stingy, LOL, she says. New Cinderella wink smiley face thing. Good. LOL, so how do I never another selfie from you? I think she wants to get another selfie from you. Huh? Never, you say? LOL meant earn. Good. By being daddy's good girl. We'll talk about it over coffee since you're tired. Good answer. She goes, oh, dang, I got to wait 2 whole days? It builds the anticipation. He says, LOL, shit, that's true. So when do you turn 26? You say this May? Okay, cool. I turn 32 in October. Let me know if she's black when I get back online, or Caucasian chick. She has that look about her in her hair, but she might just be Caucasian. LOL, okay, that's a cool month. What's your sign? Scorpio. Ooh. Ooh. She's one of those. Jovina's commenting. Oh yeah, she's my mother. All right, let's see. I think that was the last one. Nope, there's more. I lost touch where I was at. Sorry, fellas. Let me see if I can get it back. Where was I? Let's try this one. Nope, too far. There's a ton of emails here, man. But so far, I don't see anything wrong. At least you're not a Gemini? What the fuck? She don't like my type? That's because we're fickle. Hold on. Got to be earned. Okay, I'm at the earned. I'll find my place in just a second, fellas. 2 whole days when you're turning 26. Cool. That's that one. Next one should be, Curtis says, I'm a Taurus. You're okay. You're one of those, LOL. At least you're not a Gemini. What do you mean? Well, Taurus men are kind of weird, in my opinion. The ones I've dated were complicated, emotional, and just like needy. So make sure you're not any of those. Be as simple as you can. Don't be overly emotional and needy. Not saying you are, just saying what I've experienced. And you go, damn. Yeah, same thing I said when I left them. LOL. I'm not going to judge you because of your sign, though. Good. Some women take that shit too far. Scorpios don't have a good rep either. Yeah, I know, she says. And I know that myself. Oh, okay. So then there's hope. LOL. He says, and then she says, there usually always is. LOL. I'll go into this with an open mind. She's already saying, go into this. I want you to pay attention to that. She's already thinking ahead to the future, like women do. So she liked what she saw. She likes the conversation. It's a wrap. You got yourself a starter hole. Just don't blow it, man. Leader. So what kind of women are you into? What's that doing, Uber? It depends, honestly. I don't have a specific type. That would be a good chance for you to give her a criteria, some hoops to jump through. That's what I like to do. I describe the woman I like, and women will start saying, well, that's like me. That's like me. She goes, oh, okay, so a girl can be crazy. You be cool with it? He goes, hell no. She goes, LOL. I kind of like crazy bitches myself. You know, I always had, you know, like those Latin chicks that'll cut you. That's true love to me right there, fellas. She'll stab my ass with some shit. I don't know what it is about that. I just think it's kind of sexy. A bitch want to stab you over, you know, she love you that much. What am I with? I'm with a Portuguese. They ain't stabbing shit. Right, Jovina? You ain't stabbing shit. You know, I like women that like to, you know, stab a brother. Nah, you ain't got to bother stab me. I don't really want it in real life. She goes, I like a man that can respect me, be loyal, doesn't hide anything, and can make me laugh. I give her one of those. Respect? Nah, she ain't gonna get that. Loyal? Hell no. Can make me laugh? Yeah, I can do that. He goes, oh, okay, I don't want to waste your time then. I'm not the one for you. She goes, is that so? Reason is I'm just looking for fun. At least you're being honest. No. Sell the dream, brother. Don't alienate in the beginning. Okay? You want her there. I value people's time, so I understand. This is what Caucasian guys do, man. They blather everything out because of some moral system they're programmed with. No offense to my Caucasian viewers. You guys do that whole, you know, well, I got to be honest with you. I'm just going to fuck you and then leave you. No, don't do that. You spoil the panties before you begin. It's already soured. That she's, you know, justifying. Curtis, there's nothing wrong with us being friends. I don't want a relationship. I don't mind a little fun. At least you're being real with me, which is something I appreciate the most is honesty. I'm not going to give him honesty in the beginning. I'm not going to have a little too much fun with you right away, though. See, she's putting limits on it. She may not suck your dick. She only sucks someone who's the potential's dick or something like that. You'll cut yourself out of something. She's already thinking in her mind. So her future has already been smashed down, and she's going to see what develops. She's going to see what will develop. Maybe you'll change your mind, and she'll like you. The only good thing you did was you can make her turn this around by making her jump to the hoops. But you want to sell that dream in the beginning. A player sells dreams now. The dream of her dream is to get a man. Let me open up Curtis so we can talk to him a little bit about this. And welcome, Cool Teddy. There he is. Okay. So, Curtis, are you listening?
Yeah.
Doing that. Why did you say that to her?
I don't know. Like,
because you're Curtis.
Can you hear me?
You were trying to do what?
First, I was trying to look for a way out. Like, I was having second thoughts.
Oh.
Morales kicked in at that text.
Why are you running from pussy? Think about that for the rest of the day. Why are you running from pussy? Because that's self-sabotage right there.
Yeah. Like,
would you players have done that? You other players on the line, would you guys have done that?
No.
I remember the days when I wasn't getting shit. So, you know, if I get an opportunity and it looks right and it's choosing, you got to get on it.
Yeah. Not say things that'll sabotage it, you know? Fucker did say that shit. That's what you say in bed. They always ask you, so if not the first fuck, the second fuck, third fuck, they'll ask you, so where do you see this going? And I'm going to tell them, you know, hey, I'm just looking for some fun. That's when it's time to be honest. So this conversation is going in a bad direction for your game. You want to steer the game. Oh, it's like, what's up? I got to bring you up. Actually, I'm going to leave you down so I finish this and finish what I'm doing. There, Kenya. So first, I'm going to turn you down. Your mic is really bad, man. Are you on your Obama phone again? Huh? You're working Uber. Get yourself a good phone. Plus. Only Curtis. Let's see. I like the conversation, though. Laughing my ass off, she says, yep. I'm sure there's someone else you can do it with till I'm ready. Ah, bam! Shit. She's closing the door.
Damn.
Oh! I'm not capable of doing the 90-day thing. Shit. And the 9-day rule is only put, she says. You guys saw she was choosing big time. I mean, she's already talking about thinking the future. 9-day into play when it comes to wanting to be in a relationship, not just for fun situations. LOL. Hey, you need to woo. Now she's talking about wooing. This conversation's gone on too far. Too long. Testing back and forth. Hey, you need to woo me before I give it up, buddy. LOL. No one ever said life would be fair. Now she's in that mode. But you guys can see where he made his one simple mistake has taken this girl off in a different direction.
Yeah.
She was ready to give it up, and she was ready to give it up. She's all talking about we're going to do this. And then Curtis opened his mouth and did one phrase. Okay. Well, since you put it that way, he says, and then she goes, LOL, waiting on what you're going to say next, LOL. You know, I'll tell her what to say next. I got some words for her. You know, some women still like men to court them. You know, dating rather than just chilling. Going out on real dates rather than just doing McDonald's, LOL. I wouldn't mind getting wooed for once. See? She ain't been wooed for it. Now she's putting Curtis in that fucking trap. All the other motherfuckers did it wrong. And Curtis, being the nice guy, but we got to look, you know, Curtis, he comes from that Jehovah's Witness background. So he's got a strong religious programming. And we got to put the devil in Curtis. He's got to become like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
Yeah.
LOL. No worries, you will be wooed. He's trying to recover. Okay. Now he's got to take her on dates to get what he could have got for free. Coffee, it would have been coffee. Bam, back to his place or her place. Just make sure you take it like a woman when I get there. Okay, he's going to come back. Laugh my ass off. I'm not sure how to reply to this. He goes, choose your words carefully. Trust me, I'm trying. Well, he put it up there. We'll see where this takes us, LOL. Think that's good enough of a response. Kurt goes, I'll let it slide, LOL. Hey, that was a good reply. She does little smiley faces, laughing, and he goes, indeed, LOL. How tall are you? 6 feet, he says. I'm 5 feet. Ah, she's a shorty. I like that. I bet she's round and thick too, huh? Awesome. LOL, yeah, I know I'm short. So that's my chance for a joke. The plane! The plane! Not that short, LOL. Dude, I feel short next to anyone taller than 5'7". I'm still short, though. Good things come in little packages. You're fine, my dear child, he says. She goes, laughing off. She goes, I love tall, dark chocolate men, though. That's you, Curtis. Feel the anticipation already? See, the more you talk, the more you're blowing it. You got to beware of the motor mouth or the motor fingers. Laugh my ass off. Nope. You're still going to have to wait. Fuck that, man. He goes, yeah, okay. Laugh my ass off. Oh, no, you didn't just doubt me. Of course I did, he says. Haha. She goes, laugh my ass off. Okay, we'll see then. I don't want to make it a competition. Jovina, get my battery. I just got home from breakfast. I took the laptop with me. Okay, she goes, laugh my ass off. We'll see then. Better watch out before I drag you out for 90 days. At least she's joking about it. LOL, put that rule in the play. See, first day. This should happen the first day, Curtis. She goes, I ain't scared of you, woman. Watch the walls come crashing down before your eyes. Crumble, crumble, crumble. So he's back to bantering with her. Let's hope this ends. It's getting painful. Let's see. She goes, laugh my ass off. Oh, you think so? And she goes, I see you're the type of man that is definitely sure of himself, very confident. Good, I'm glad you sold that. Confidence is a birthright we all share, sweetheart. Good, you're talking to her like a superior man. Superior men call him girl, sweetheart, baby girl. That shows that you're above them. And she's like a little 5 feet little thing. She goes, touche, my goodies have been on hold for a while, so I know I can drag it out a bit more. Don't talk about the subject. I don't want to talk about the subject for dragging shit out. That should never come up. And I think that's the last one. Yeah, there's nothing next. Okay, let's get back to this. We'll unmute everybody's mics. Let's see, Kenya. Curtis, we'll keep yours kind of down. Okay, so you see your mistake, Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it cool.
A lot of self-sabotage.
Yes. So think about your self-sabotaging for today. I see you at the gym, I believe, because I see some exercise balls on the wall. Oh, you're in the dance studio or the aerobics room.
Yeah, so that's what you're like.
Yeah.
A lot of echoes and stuff.
I used to live in those rooms. So you know what to do next time. When you have a girl choose that badly, jump on it. Don't sabotage yourself. Don't play on the phone. Get off the phone. Get it sealed and get off the phone. Tell her you got it. You're busy. Keep her waiting. That'll amp her up a bit more. Okay.
Okay.
Are you teaching a class right now?
No, I'm actually just working out. But
And you're working on the aerobics room?
Right?
What do you got? Little play weights?
I'm just stretching right now.
Oh, stretching. Okay.
Yeah. But basically, talk less. I think what's works for me too, right?
Yeah, because you tend to sabotage yourself. For a while, don't talk too much. You see there's strong interest. Get off the phone. Jovina, come here. When you see there's interest, just listen off the phone. Don't kill it. Because until you settle this, you're going to keep sabotaging yourself. Hold on, let me mute my mic. Yeah, he's got my head. We had Jovina look at. I had Jovina look at Those Reality. Said, "Yeah, that's your head." You must get a lot of females with that head, brother.
Yeah,
I sure did.
I'd like to get more.
Yeah, really. How many are you working with right now?
Well, I blew out. You know, I had a main chick, but she's giving me trouble now, and so you know, the name of the game is let her blow out all over again.
What was she doing that was giving you trouble?
Huh?
What was she doing that was giving you trouble?
What was she doing? Well,
run it back. Now you know what to do. You know what to do,
she
Robert.
just, you know, she stopped coming over. She didn't want to come over no more, like she was before. You know, the sex starts slowing down. So
that's your fault, brother.
Huh?
That's your fault. You weren't giving her the A game.
Huh? I can't hear you. Sorry.
That's mostly your fault because you weren't giving her the A game. You weren't tearing it up. You got kind of lax.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm more confident now. Like, I consider myself in a different state of being right now than I was before when I was dealing with her.
Okay, good.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
like people can change their state of beings. Like I'm way more confident now. So, with my next starter hoe, I know, exactly how to handle her.
Exactly.
So that this won't happen. This won't happen again.
Put her ass to sleep, man. Every time.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Give that nut.
Yeah. I didn't have the knowledge before or the techniques, but now I do.
Where'd you get the techniques from?
Huh?
Where'd you get the new techniques from?
Your book. How to make them come.
Good.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure.
I got that. I got the mind fucking book, which
next one time the ones that girls in bed, mind fucker. So she'll stick around too. That means you gotta open your mouth and start talking to her. Not the old, whose pussy is this shit, but talk to her.
Right. Tell her that it, don't ask, say that it's mine,
Tell it's yours.
Belong in my.
Exactly. But the best way to do it is to tap into that state, that raw, aggressive state. And that's when you say your best shit. That's why I can't write it down. I got to tap in that state while fucking, and then I start talking.
Right. And that's the state I think I'm in. I have developed now. That's why I say. This time it'll be different. Next time I get a starter hoe, it'll be different.
Exactly.
Because I developed that raw sexual state.
Mm-hmm.
That, and also I noticed that women around me they're starting to feel my energy. They're starting to choose up more now since my energy has changed. I'm more confident. I'm confident now.
Yeah.
They can feel it.
Ooh. Very good there, brother. Are you going to the clubs?
What you say, Supreme?
Are you going to the clubs?
Yeah, I mean, not as much as I should, but every now and then I do.
Well, females are going to show up, when you show up in the game.
Right.
So you got to be in the game. Like the moment you step out of your house, you're in the game. You're always looking for eye contact.
Right.
Always looking for females. Go to the grocery store, look for contact. But the best place to go, is the club.
Right, right.
What type of chicks you like? Sisters, Latinas, white chicks? All of
them? I like all of them, but my main thing is sisters. I like sisters number one first, white girls second, then Hispanic and so forth.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, there's some nice white chicks out there,
Yeah.
Definitely. But sisters, that's my main thing.
I always dated white chicks, but I wasn't white chicks who were built like sisters.
Yeah, that's kind of like.
Yeah, got that ass. Yeah. I've been with sisters. I dated sisters, or I didn't date them, but I fucked sisters too. And mulattoes, I guess they're sisters too. But my favorite was the ones that were half Latina, half whatever, anything else. Like half white. That's my favorite.
Yeah, they real exotic looking.
Yeah, I like the exoticness. As I've gotten older,
me too.
As I've gotten older and I got into the Black conscious movement, I got to say sisters. I've seen some sisters out there.
I like the real dark skinned sisters too. Like, the same complexion as me.
Yeah.
I like them too. Like a lot of brothers, they tend to overlook those type of sisters, but I've seen some fine ones. I mean, gorgeous,
Yeah, me too. The prettiest girl I've seen, she was a dark-skinned sister. And I told her that. She was at the grocery store. I told her. After that, she always remembered me. I wasn't trying to pick her up. I just want to I gave her an honest compliment. And she was slim. I'm not normally into slim chicks, but she was slim. She had the best smile. I was just fucking beautiful. Yeah.
But the thing is, like, I don't see a lot of them for some reason. Like every now and then you'll see, a real sexy dark-skinned sister.
They're being
There's not enough of them.
You notice how our race in America is getting lighter skinned. We're not the original color we were, the dark skin color that we were, because we all have, most of us have admix in us. That means European or whatever, Latino or whatever. Yeah. I even ran into a sister. She had some Filipino in her background. Yeah. Of all things, yeah. Where'd that come from? Like we saw Michael. Michael's Nunda. That's an African name, but are your parents from Africa, Michael?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're not the original color of Africans. You're closer to my complexion.
Yeah, I was actually born in the States.
Oh, yeah, you're born here, but both your parents African?
Yes, sir.
See, it's even happening in Africa where they're lighter now. Actually, it depends where they come from. Anunda, is that Nigerian?
No, it's Kenyan.
Kenyan, okay. Kenya down there, he's not Kenyan. He just adopted the name.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Kenya on previous shows. He's a funny dude.
Okay. How is it for, well, you're an American, but your culture, do you have the African culture in your house? Were you raised in that?
Yeah, I mean, like, so basically, like, our main dialect is Swahili, and I understand it, but I'm not very good at, like, communicating it. And then at the same time, we ate African food. In Nigeria, they call it fufu, but we call it ugali. But then if you want to break it down for the people who don't know either, it's Africanized cornbread, basically. We ate, that. We ate matumbo, which is basically goat meat. We had skimawiki, which is basically collard greens. And then we got our asses beat when we acted up in an African style. They got the switch or whatever. And, my parents, they set us straight. But then, I mean, looking back at it now, I'm glad they did what they did. So.
How long your parents been in the country?
They've been in the country for about 20 years now.
Wow, okay. Yeah.
Know you like that.
What'd you say, Kenya?
Huh? Hello?
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you, brother.
No, I was saying, about the other guy, his situation, I think he should have had her waiting and not just, giving her too much time, but had her anticipating like what he gonna say the next time he tests or talk to her. He gave her too much at one time. I think he should have fell back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the absence. When a woman misses you, that makes things more better. It's for some women.
Mm-hmm. True that. Let me get back to Michael. I'm curious about his culture growing up in America. You're an American, though. Have you been back home?
Yeah, I've been back home twice.
Twice?
Yeah.
Did they single you out as an American?
Oh, what is that?
Did the people over there single you out as an American?
Yeah, so what happens is, like, so right now, but the last time I went, I was 22. So, and the first time I went, I was 10. And so, like, my mom, like, she bought us, like, clothes. Because my mom was real big on, like, making us look the best we can or whatever. My mom's into, like, whatever. And so we went there, like, they recognized we were Americans. And then when I went, when I was 22, like, I kind of noticed the difference. So I kind of dressed down. But then, I mean, not to toot my own horn, but, you see these more, I ain't African, I'm eating, so they can tell, like, based off of, like, my physique that I'm American, so.
Yeah, I noticed you're look at your built. Let me see that gun again. Hold on, let's see what the brother's working on. You got the high peak bicep, yeah.
Yeah, the Arnold style.
Yeah, good for you. All right, you have a good training program, obviously. See, what I like about Michael here, he's like the original man. And this is what the original man can do when they hit the weights and they have a good diet. So good job there, brother.
I appreciate it, brother.
All right, fellas. Any questions? Any topics?
Hey, Supreme. Well, what's the difference between a player and a dater? Do you have to be a dater in order to be a player?
Let me try to understand the question. Do you have to be a dater in order to be a player? We all start off as daters, but when we start building a team, the difference is a player builds a team. That means he has
Mhm.
only one girl he can fuck. If one girl's busy, he can pick up the phone, another girl come through. The dater,
Mhm.
he's just gonna date one chick. And
Right.
usually daters, they try to be like PUAs or playboys. A playboy try to fuck a different chick every week. Now players can do that too, but they always have a team behind them. So if nothing
Mhm.
happens that weekend, they can call up their backup. You know, their B team or whatever.
Right.
So I like the idea of I was a player because you always have that backup. When you have women behind you that you can call it, like I used to do at 2 a.m, come over, get your dick sucked or whatever, and then she get out.
Mhm.
That's power. That makes you feel good when you're in the club. That gives you extra confidence. So you don't have to be thirsty when you're in the club. You have more power behind because you know this girl will come over and drink my shit from a glass, you know, practically, and kiss my feet. I'm
Right.
glad to come over and happen
Right.
to call versus these chicks in the club. So I believe a
Right.
player has power because player is in line with the actual stack of the game. You have the player, you have the Mac, and you have the pimp. And then you have the offshoots of the game. You have on the Mac level, or not the Mac level, but on the side level, you have the gigolos. They're like male prostitutes, basically. They sell themselves out.
Mhm.
You know, they're somewhere up there in there. Oh. Hold on, let me turn Kenny down. Okay, so that's the stack of the game. Versus, you know, daters, they're beneath it. They're at the bottom, you know, somewhere at the bottom. Call them bottom feeders.
Right.
Because they feed off the bottom. They get what they can. They don't have any confidence. They don't have power. When you have, like I said, when you have those girls behind you, you got extra confidence and power.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
And when you're a player, you can go into the nightclub and you can pull her straight from the nightclub back to your place, right? Without going on a date.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That happens all the time. I did it all the time.
Whereas a dater, you know, it's a much longer process, and then there's no telling if you're even gonna get her in bed, right?
There are some daters, or I should say playboys. Let me correct that. Playboys that can pull them from nightclub the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you have that extra confidence, women can smell that on you, and they want some. That's what I've experienced in my life. Because I was a player, as Jovita said when she first saw me, I looked like a super player to get any girl in the room that he wanted, and that attracted her to me. Women actually secretly, I believe, they secretly desire players because we're much funner to be with. We also bring the A game sex, and we also make the seduction process easier. They get to get sex real fast without having to sweat it. For the dater, he has a different mentality. He's gonna do things like a dater. He doesn't have the mentality of a player. Players try to play that, play the situation. But a dater, he's got that square mentality. And squares, they think, you know, as we saw with Curtis, he was thinking like a square. You know, telling her that shit about, I'm just looking for a friend. And no player would ever say some shit like that.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's yeah.
That's that dater square mentality. So you saw how it fucked up this entire game after how it just went downhill. And that's what happens to daters. They have the wrong mentality.
Right. Sell her the dream.
Exactly.
Right.
That's all she wanted to hear. In fact, that should have never even came up. He should have stopped after the initial choose was there. After you set up the whole let's meet for coffee. That's the end of the story. Okay, I'll talk to you. I'll text you probably tomorrow. And then I would have sent her a little mind fucking text. After she sent me a photo, I would find a nice thing to say about her photo because she's not giving herself compliments. Obviously, she has low self-esteem. She wasn't that unattractive. She was a bit on the cute side. So I found things to say they'll give her some compliments to boost her up. Because with the ones that have low self-esteem, you boost them up. The ones that have high self-esteem, you tear them down a bit. The ones who you boost up, they're into you. They're so grateful for it. The ones you tear down, they end up falling in love with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's been my experience.
That's good advice.
All the chicks who are, like the smoking hot chicks I tore down, Susan, Susanna, I'm feeling back to the ones I tore down like that. Her last name, I didn't say her last name. She's got a swimsuit calendar out there. Michelle V. You know, I tore down. This chick, she was dating one of the Kings players when I met her. You know, she was on that level, those hot chicks that those sports stars go for. And she came to the gym, and, you know, I started training her, and I started tearing her ass down. Next thing I know, within a month, Chris, I'm in love with you. I was having to pick me up. She was driving these other dudes, you know, Mercedes. It was a Mercedes SUV thing, and picking me up. But because I tore her down, she fell in love.
Wow.
Yeah. And I still kept treating her like shit. She actually eventually, she moved away. She moved to San Diego. She's now dating one of those rock star dudes. I'll leave him nameless. Anyway. So my experience is, you know, that guy Sharkey, FJ Sharkey, in his book, How to Be a Jerk That Women Love, he talked about that. You discount the ones that are hot, and you build up the ones that are low. And I found that to be true in my life as well. You know, I compliment the ones that are have low self-esteem, and some of them would be really cute with low self-esteem. Depends on what happened in their lives. Women that have been sexually abused, like raped, they tend to have lower self-esteem, and they blame themselves for it. One of my guys that I just talked to recently, this girl, I think she was 6 years old. Oh no, she was 9 years old, and she was raped by 5 dudes. And then she was, yeah. Oh, I know it is, yeah. Then at, I think it was 19, she got raped again. Then at 20, she got raped again. So she's raped 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah. Usually when a girl is sexually abused like that, as I was explaining to him, they either turn off sexually, and that's what happens to a lot of them that gain a lot of weight, so they make themselves unattractive, or they turn on sexually. And he's got the one that's turned on sexually. They become nymphomaniacs. The ones that I've experienced that had that happen to them, a lot of them are what they call the squirters. They come so hard they squirt. Usually there's been some form of sexual abuse in their past.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Hope that's not too much information for you fellas. Oh, Kenya, I got to bring it back up. I heard too much noise in the background, Kenya, at the silent show. Oh, it's still going on. What's going on?
Oh,
yeah.
Quick question. Because you mentioned that book, How to Be a Jerk Women Love. I just found it on Google, and I just downloaded the PDF version. I'll just take a read of that later. What's another like sort of book you mentioned? There was another book you mentioned in the show of the past called shit. I got it on my phone. Let me quote.
It's by Roy Valentine.
No, not the Secret Garden one.
This is not Secret Garden. This is by Roy Valentine. I talk about it all the time. Go to Amazon, type in Roy Valentine, and that's the other book that I recommend. That's the only one like I've ever recommended that I can remember are those 2 books. Actually, no, The Pimp Game by Mickey Royale. Yeah. That one's a good mind game or mind book. I love to speak from that book when I do a podcast show. I'll just pick one thought out of there and I'll speak on that.
Do you know the title of this Roy Valentine book?
I can never remember his goddamn title though. If you pull it up, it should. Hold on.
It's called The System: How to Get Laid Today.
That's it. The System.
Okay. Yeah, I found it right here.
Not sure if you'll find that one on Google, but
no. I literally typed in Roy Valentine, and then on Google search I put Roy Valentine book, and then that's the first book that came up.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned one more book. I literally have it right here. I mean, if you didn't mention this book, then that's a misquote by me. But let me pull it up real quick. It's on my phone. This bitch is slow.
See at the end.
This book by Robert Glover called No More Mr. Nice Guy.
Oh, I mentioned that because of Michael Nolan. was talking about the book. I just said get it because it's about not being a nice guy. I have never read the book. I can't say the book's good. Michael Nolan says it's good. It worked for him or whatever. He keeps ranting about it. And
I read the book. I mean, it was. I mean, I could second him. It was pretty good. Just it's based on the fact of like, hey, you're a man. Basically, you basically deserve the right to happiness, but this is how you have to approach it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a good book.
I was looking at it, and that's probably what I did. I looked at the title and read some of the blurb on it, and it seemed like it was pretty good. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So I got these 2 books. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. You'll learn a lot from How to Be the Jerk. That's a good one.
Yeah, I just downloaded that one. That one's on my laptop. I'm gonna read it later on. And then the Roy Valentine one, I don't see any PDF version. I'll look into that later because I always try to get the PDF version, see if I can get it for free. And if not, then I'll go to Amazon or something.
I never thought of that. Yeah.
Now, with all this knowledge you get out of these books, you gotta be very careful. There's a lot of women out there with a nice mouthpiece. Somebody they got game, so be careful how you throw it around. Cause some women they can see through it.
Yeah, but like the way I go about like when I read books, I don't read it and say, oh, I got to do exactly everything they. You know what I'm saying? Like I take my base game and then I take little bits and pieces. And try to like add it, see what works for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then going back to that Supreme, I don't mean like with the Coach Corey Wang thing with the date stuff. I mean, I don't mean mix and matching like that. No, I mean like, oh, I never even tried that approach, or oh, maybe if she come at me this way, I have this other tool in my tool set versus just oh, I got this one trick that worked on every girl, but this girl she's presenting something different. You know what I mean? Yeah.
When I was in the game, we didn't have tricks. It was the 90s, you know. I stopped in 2000, pretty much 2005. It was just a raw game. I didn't have tricks. I didn't start practicing tricks so I got online and start reading these other coaches' books. Like I tried the trick of go up to a girl with a napkin and write on a piece of paper. I'm gonna give a unique compliment on my phone, on my answer machine, and give it to her. And I tried that one. It worked. It actually worked. The chick called me a bunch of times. I think I told the story. But then her aunt called me and warned me that she was underage. But she said, you can go, and her aunt knew of me. She knew my reputation with women. So she was kind of warning me there a little bit. So, yeah. Some chick I met at the movie theater, of all things. And I guess she ran home, told her aunt. This guy came up to me and gave me this napkin and showed it to her. And I left her a unique compliment. I got home. They had blown my phone up by the time I got home from the movies. And then I left the compliment on there, the words, something about, how she looked. She was very womanly. She had nice hips, little bitty waist. She was tall. Anyway, that's my experience. Also, I tried the give a girl your card one. It was with a sister. Well, she's actually mixed. She's mixed with, her dad was Black and Native American, and her mom was Spanish or Mexican. Anyway, she resented it. She told me later on in bed that she resented it, that I made her call her. She still called me, so it still happened. And I met her at Borders bookstore. She was reading a book on France.
Yeah, but like I mean, when I mention tricks, like what I think in regards to tricks is like. You put a video out one time, and it was about like manipulation, power, control, but not just in the game, just like this in general. Look at me, I sound like a freaking encyclopedia of your work, but it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like different tools, different stuff to like during that manipulation phase. Then whenever she gets caught in the net, that's when you lay down that power and that control. You see what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, that's what I mean by tricks, not like that PUA shit like. Hey, who lies? Michael Jackson or David Bowie or whatever that shit. Not shit like that. That shit's whack. Like that shit is that's elementary shit right there. But,
yeah, that was the popular shit back in 2006, 2007. I don't know what they're doing now, but after that in 2010, it became the whole story of. I just moved to town and got a question for you. I have a roommate, 2 roommates. they're dating, but they want to date other guys. What do you think about that? Basically, an opinion opener, as they call it. And yeah, so I don't know what they're into now, though, in 2017.
There's some shit like that today. Like I have a friend, he's on this Tinder game. He does like cheesy pickup lines. He hasn't been having much success. I'm not saying this is like the sole reason, but like I was looking at his shit one time, and he was like, he dropped a line to a girl, and he's like, "Do you like pizza?" And the girl usually says yes or some shit. And then he'd be like, "Cool, me too. So when you gonna give me a piece of that ass?" I'm like, what kind of shit is this, dude? Like, what kind of? It's worse. It's worse. It's bad. Really bad.
Oh, that's really bad.
Like, come on, man.
Wow.
Those DMs, man. I'm telling you, like sliding into the DMs for like Instagram, Twitter, whatever.
DM.
It's got worse, Supreme.
Were you the dude that was talking about DMs?
No, I don't fuck with. I mean, I do online dating and stuff. Yeah. That's where I found the 2 girls on my team, but like I don't do it too heavy. Like, for me, it's more like I'll meet them like on Tinder, right? We'll talk a little bit. I get the number. And once I get the number, I'm like, let's meet in public. Because when I meet you face to face, that's when I can see like body gestures and stuff, and I can really break you down. Because I feel like behind the phone, like in Curtis' example, whenever I was hearing you read that, like in my head, I'm like, he's talking too fucking much, man. You're texting too much. Like, meet her in person, and then she ain't gonna be as brave as she is behind that phone or behind that computer screen. Now it's face to face, you know. And if you put that real man mojo down on her, she's gonna have to respect. It's only natural. So
I'm gonna have to help Curtis recover from that on the forum. So I'll probably do a show Monday to show him how to get out of that one and get her back on the team.
I actually need to join your forum. Where do I join it at?
I'll go to my site, theplayersupremeshow.info. Then click on where it says forum. And speaking of forum members, we got Remo in the room. The screen name on the show, Carol's screen name on the forum is Remo. Did I get your name right?
Oh, what was that?
I was talking to Remo.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's Corral, but I'm used to it. It's Corral.
Corral, that's what I thought. Yeah, Corral.
So what's going on, player? I've been at the game for a minute. I fell back for a little bit.
Everybody fell back. I fell back for a little bit.
I fell all the way back. I fell all.
It happens. What's going on, Remo?
Oh, nothing much. We got hit with another slight snowstorm yesterday. I was out for a little bit, but that snow and shit kind of ruined the night for me. So I called it quits a little bit early last night.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't live there in New York. After living in California, I couldn't live back there.
I mean, it was fine because earlier this week it was like 50, and me and a couple other people was like hoping it kind of would be like that for the weekend, but you know, we just caught an L on Saturday with all that damn snow. And the thing is that when it snows like that, like a lot of these spots is 50-50. You can go in a place and it could be empty. You're like, okay, let me stay here till 12, 1 o'clock. And it might get filled up, then it's 1:30, 2 o'clock, and it's still fucking empty.
That's why you get to make your internet dating.
Oh, you know, I really been using internet dating for a lot. You know, I've been pulling a lot of women off of online dating, actually, using like different apps. The only app that I really don't use a lot is POF. Mm-hmm. I personally I don't like the quality of the women that's on POF out here in New York. It's kind of POF is irritating for me personally. But I use like OkCupid and this other app solely, and I've actually, you know, pulled and fucked women off of both of those apps.
OkCupid used to be AOL.com, I think.
Oh, for real?
Something like that, yeah.
There's been a lot of other new apps coming out. Like I know a guy mentioned on the site, there's one called Bumble,
Yeah, I use
and it's
Bumble.
like
Right.
Bumble is kind of weird. My friend told me about it. I thought it was pretty stupid. It's an app where instead of you contacting a woman, if the woman likes you, she'll contact you. So it's like Tinder, but solely for women.
I don't have a problem with that.
And then initially, when I did initially, I started thinking about. It. I was like, yeah, that would like kind of defeat the whole. If she visits your page, then you go send a message. If she don't like you, she don't send you a message. It's like, all right, cool. I haven't really used it, but I don't really use the app out here because it's like nothing but 100% white women on the site.
Oh, Supreme, I knew it was something I had to tell you, Supreme. How about this? This
I don't have a problem with that.
Hey, what was the other site you mentioned? You mentioned Tinder, Bumble, what else?
Okay, Cupid, and there's another app that's out here that's called Coffee Meets Bagel.
You ever try to
Yeah.
match? You ever try to match
And-
Cocoon?
Yeah, it's pretty silly, but I mean it's like you set your preferences, and each day actually, you get matches depending on your preferences. So before, I had only had it to just like black women, so I get about like maybe 9 matches a day, and I just swipe on them. I just accept all of them, and whoever responds back to me, that's the one I start talking to. Makes it much quicker than just actually looking at their profiles and see what the hell they're talking about. And then I opened up my preferences to like more Hispanic women and more white women, and then sometimes now you'll get like 21 matches a day. So it starts becoming more of like a numbers thing. So if you get about 21 matches a day, 7 days a week, you're bound to talk to at least maybe 10 of those girls, and you're bound to probably fuck at least maybe 5 or 3 of them at least. It's just that when you open up your preferences to the for some reason my brother uses it too. He found he was using it when he was single, but he found it so funny, and because when you open up your preferences to all like these white women, you get a bunch of these busted down looking white chicks as your match. and I start, and then I started noticing the same thing when I open up my matches to white women. You just get all these like average kind of bust down looking white chicks, and you're just like, what the fuck?
Trailer park looking chicks. Huh?
It's not. It's just like you just see a sea of average white women. It's not like if you'll just have it selected to like Latinas or black women or Indian women, if Indian women even use internet dating. But you'll see decent looking women. But when you just open it up to white women, I have no idea why this is. It's the only site that's like that. OkCupid's not even like that. Is that you just see nothing but like average white women everywhere. It's just ridiculous. It's pretty funny.
I have to fuck with it though. I mean, like, that's still funny though. I didn't even know OkCupid was still hot. I thought that shit died out.
Nah, no. OkCupid is still. It's one of the best ones, honestly, because of the quality of the people that's actually on the site. Because like with POF, like you be scrolling through POF, and then you'll see nothing but catfish profiles, and then hooker profiles, and then profiles with just like one sentence or a bunch of fake or Russian porn sites profiles. Like you see a lot of that shit on POF. You get it a lot. You get it you get it also on OkCupid, but not in like how to say it, like not as much as POF. Like a large majority of the profiles on POF that you could be going through are a bunch of like fake ass catfish profiles.
Yeah, but then there's fiction on it.
Hold on, fellas. Let me address that real quick. Reba lives in New York. Out here in California, hold on, somebody's echoing. Put it down. I was wondering about why that keeps happening to Remo out there, and I realized it's New York. That's why. Out here in Cali, you don't get that shit anymore. The profiles, all of them, the ones I've been through, they've been real. In the beginning, though, for a long time, there were like spammers on POF. There were hookers and shit like that. One guy, a brother in Seattle, just the other day, had that same thing happen to him. She was trying to get his credit card information out of him, and he saw through it and stopped it, and it's off POF. But I think back, I guess it would be west from where Remo is, out of New York, you don't get that as much. But New York having like 8 fucking million people there, gazillion people, you'll get more of it. All right, Remo, I'll let you take over again.
No, yeah, you're definitely right. It's just, I hear what you say about PO. If I don't completely dump, like I'll still use it from time to time. It's just that when I do use it, I'm just never really impressed because half the profiles are just like these weird fake profiles. And you can, like, matter of fact, there's even one girl that I've seen originally on POF, and I've seen her picture copied from 7 different profiles. I've even, for the shits and giggles, just messaged the profiles like, wow, you got a lot of different profiles on this site. And then it's just some person started asking me if I want to cam with them. I mean, that's kind of what POF is out here in New York. But OkCupid is like completely different. You have scam accounts on OkCupid out here in New York, but a lot of the accounts are kind of pretty much legitimate. And
Yeah.
the funny thing about Coffee Meets Bagel is when I open up my preferences to some white girls, I got some matches from white women, and I'm talking to one of them now. I'll probably see if I can meet them up. If I can, I'll try to pull the number and see if I can meet them up this week. But,
Wait. You and a white chick?
Yeah, I know, right?
Say it isn't so. What are you going to do with it? Hold hands, shake hands or something?
I know. The funny thing is, because as soon as I did, I started getting matches from these white girls, and I'm kind of like, all right, well, let's see how this is. And I was talking to her, and then I was trying to see what she liked and stuff like that, and we started talking about some comedy shows, and of course she likes Bill Burr and Louis C.K. I was like, of course, I mean, if no one knows who they are, they're like. Yeah, Bill Burr and Louis C.K. If anyone knows, they're like kind of like these, I guess, popular comedians, but they're like real popular with like the white crowd.
White people.
It's like, yeah, they're like kind of white people's comedians. It's like if you ask a black person about Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart. So that's kind of like their guys. So she was talking about that. I was like, yeah, of course she likes Louis C.K. But I'll see, I'll see how it would be if I can pull the number and meet up with her. My only thing is like I don't. It's not that because I just only like sisters. It's just because it's easier for me to talk to sisters or other ethnic women because talking to white women is kind of like a huge gap for me, especially if they're like white. You know what I'm saying? But I'll see. We'll see. I'll see what happens.
Yeah. I haven't really found that to be a problem out here in Cali. Usually when white chicks like brothers, I'm getting echo. Let me step away from my microphone. Usually when white chicks like brothers, they're usually pretty down to earth.
Sometimes it's like that out here in New York, but a lot of times it's not because a lot of the white women that will actually be with like black men out here, the black men are kind of Oreo-ish,
Oh, like Toms?
Yeah, they get a little time-ish around the white girls out here in New York. So it's not like, see, like what you're saying is the white woman kind of actually conforms to the black man. Where out here, a lot of times, when a black guy's dating a white girl, the black man kind of conforms to the white girl. This is why you see a lot of, I've never really seen, huh?
I was going to ask you a question.
Say again?
What was that Wayans song? And we're colored. How'd it go? And we're happy and we're colored. Like the Wayans brothers have it like that.
Oh, we're brothers.
Oh, yeah. Like white chicks?
Colored, that one.
Yeah, that's
oh, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're like that. And, I go out to a lot of mixed venues. I don't go to like just black venues or just, Spanish. I go to mixed venues. So you see, that's what you see. And what I see is a lot of black guys that get with white women, they kind of conform to the white woman, so they kind of talk differently, they act differently, they kind of a little corny, a little time-ish, and I see that a lot. So that's my kind of thing when it comes to like the only time you'll like actually see a white girl that's really down to earth is that a white girl that conformed to the ethnic person she was dating. So sometimes you see a couple of white girls in a black venue, you know, twerking, getting down, you know, they see they got some moves. You can tell they didn't have some colored dick up in them or something like that.
Yeah.
Because they act a little different.
Yeah. Well, we've seen interracial couples. Remember that time we were in Arizona? And that one black dude with his white family and his mixed kids sitting next to us?
Yeah.
He would not speak to us. He wouldn't speak to me.
Yeah, that's how they get down. Yeah, they get down just like that. That's exactly how they get down. They get down just like that.
Yeah, I'm with Jovina, you know.
Like, oh shit, I was busted or something, you know. Busted for what? Same thing we're doing.
Yeah. Swirling?
Yeah, and see, that's my only thing when it came for white women, because I'm not changing how I'm talking or how I'm acting because you're with me. So I'm not doing that. So if that's something that you don't like, you can just, you know, I'll gladly just pick a sister over you. It's not a hard decision for me. But as far as
white chicks are actually a lot easier to bed. No offense to white folks out there, but the women are actually easier to put in bed. Consistent.
I mean, here's another thing about a lot of like they act different in different age groups. I mean, like, yeah, all women act different in different age groups, but a lot of white girls I hear, like, in certain age groups, they act completely different. Like my friend, he does a lot of pickup artist shit, but he apparently pulls a lot of women. But I've met some of the women that he like kind of fucks with, and they're kind of like around that 21 to 26 age range. They're really fucking goofy. Like going out to different venues, it's rare when you see like one of those white girls and they're like down to earth and real cool. Cause a lot of times they're just like goofy. They're like the white dudes I hear that do the bro shit. And what I mean by bro shit is like a lot of dudes out here, like you go to certain venues, you got like a bunch of the white dudes, they start partying and they start acting like bros. So they're like bouncing all around the bar and the club, like
bouncing off each other,
the high-fiving shit, like spilling their fucking drinks. And like matter of fact, I wanted to take a video of it and post it on the forum because this is like my friend showed me this place and this is like the epitome of a New York type of, like a New York spot. Like you come in, the lights are nice, you get blasted with this like dope sound system. Like they had like the best sound system I've ever heard in a venue in the city. So the sound system was on point. I go in, I was like, damn, this shit is hot. I'm gonna come back here, right? So then I'm sitting there, you know, I go by the bar, I get a drink, and then, you know, we chilling by the bar, and you got the bro squad just fucking up, blowing up the whole bar. Then I don't know why is it that they do this. They act real homosexual, and then they start like grabbing on each other. So now they're all like grabbing on each other, hugging each other and stuff. And then this one fucking idiot like spills his whole entire beer on me. It's like my whole fucking pants is soaked and smells like beer now because of this guy. And then these group of girls came in, and these are some of the finest white chicks I've ever fucking seen. I thought these bitches was like half Italian or something, because one girl had an ass on her for days, and I couldn't figure out if she was actually white or not. And then they're in the corner partying, and then the bro squad comes over and blows up the whole side of the fucking room. So then literally, like, the whole fucking area of women just scatters away. It's like they just clear out the whole fucking venue, and they're just broing it up with Rangers jerseys and shit. And I've seen that several times. I've even seen that in clubs too. The few times I went to a club, I've actually seen that in clubs too. Them, like, you be over there dancing with a chick, and then you just have the bro squad come over, and you're dancing with the chick, and then all of a sudden they start doing their weird homosexual shit, and then you just like have to go upstairs to the upstairs floor, or just go towards the bar because these motherfuckers just ruining the dance floor now.
Remember, I went to white clubs. Picking girls up. They always like to pick girls up.
Oh my God, yo, when they fucking do that shit, man, that shit is so, it's not even, see, The picking girls up is like I can deal with the picking girls up thing because at least they have the girls like it's isolated incident, right? What I hate is when they start hugging each other, dancing around, and then they start that fist pumping shit. Like that's the worst thing. That's the fucking worst because you're dancing. Say I'm dancing, I'm dancing with a girl or whatever, and all of a sudden you got this motherfucker hopping around the fucking room, bumping into you and shit, knocking everyone else over because he wants to hug his boyfriends, dancing around the room.
Oh wow, that's funny.
Yeah, that's New York, and that's one of the things I actually do like about going to black venues and Latin venues because when you go to black and Latin venues, they go there to dance. So there's dancing. There's still people standing on the wall looking cool, like they got bands and stuff like that, whatever. But there's actually dancing. When you go to mixed venues, there's not so much dancing there. There's more pretentious standing around looking at each other, talking and waiting for the bottle with the sizzlers to come to celebrate someone's fucking birthday shit.
Yeah. Jovina.
You see that shit whenever like motherfuckers like in the clubs, like in the mix venue you talk about. Like you'll see some random motherfucker come up with their phone, like they're taking a Snapchat video, and then like they'll get in front of a group of motherfuckers and then they'll start acting wild and shit.
I actually, the actually thing with the Snapchat shit, actually a lot of women do that. A lot of women, and the thing when women do it is like, if it's like real dark, and they got the little the lights, the overhead lights from the venue, it'll be the couple women with their bright ass fucking flashlights Snapchatting shit. But I don't actually see a lot of guys do that. It's usually guys that are just like hopping around, bro squatting it up, hugging each other, and it's really gay. I don't know why men do that shit. It doesn't make any sense.
Techno music, like a lot of techno music in that venue.
No, it's not even techno music though. That's the thing. Like they'll do it with techno music, but then if they play top 40, they'll do it with that. If they'll play like a rap banger, they'll do it with that. The only time they actually don't do it is with R&B. And most venues out here really don't touch R&B. They don't play R&B music. They rarely even touch on that. It's either like top 40, reggae, techno, and just lame 80s music sometimes for some reason.
So made these music's real hard, bro.
Nah, I can't. I mean, only mixed venues though plays 80s music. Like those mixed venues, they are the only ones that play 80s music because they kind of cater towards like the whiter crowd and they like that shit. If I'm going out to a bar on a Friday, Saturday night, I'm not trying to hear 99 Red Balloons.
Oh yeah, nah, not that kind of shit. I know what you're saying.
That's the shit I'm talking about. Like they'll do shit like that and they'll start playing Bon Jovi, Dead or Alive. Like I'm not trying to hear that.
Okay. I mean, if they're playing some fucking Billie Jean or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they play some real corny shit, They'll play real corny shit, And but that's just part of their set, That's part of their set.
have you considered going to a new venue?
I mean, I've gone to different venues. I mean, I've gone to all types of venues all over the city. It just depends on where I'm going. Because some parts of the city, I mainly in Manhattan because the outer boroughs, I don't really trying to go to the outer boroughs because I live pretty far up. So if I'm doing something, if I'm in Brooklyn 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It's gonna take me might take me 2 hours to get back home. I'm not trying to do that. But if I'm in the city, it's always easier for me to get home. I mean, I've been all the way up and down, Upper East Side, all over the damn city. So it just depends on which venues I want to go to. The only thing is some venues I'd have to get there earlier in a certain time because a lot of places kind of give you shit if you're a single guy trying to get in. What?
Oh, that was Kenya.
I can't hear him.
Background. We'll mute it. I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, there you go. Sorry to interrupt you.
Did Kenya say something?
No, someone is background did.
Oh no, yeah. It's a lot of clubs. Like I think I had posted a while back on a venue that there's some venues that actually won't let you in by yourself. Like if you're a guy coming in by yourself, they won't let you in. Like they just won't let you in.
Makes sense.
and there's some people that just don't even let
Again,
guys in by themselves.
I got Dallas. He really going it again. I got Dallas. He got Green Bay. Yeah,
Sorry.
I would be a little more about. Yeah, I had to fuck with him. That should be a good game though, Xavier.
He's talking about football.
You love talking about
Oh
football.
no, I talked to my cousin about football.
It's all good.
Sorry, fellas. Cats are bugging.
Yeah, man. Some of these dudes, they come in the game supreme. They been at the game. You know what I'm saying? A couple months to a year, and they just some guys just jumping back in, dealing with these women now. And this millennium is way different. They are on a whole nother level.
Yeah, but
I
in that
mean,
case, you adjust. You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
They listen to music I can't even understand. A lot of mom like, come on, who is rapping? But this young generation listen to that.
Nah, the music's been like really getting pretty bad over the
Oh
past
yeah,
3 years. Like
it's
it's
bad. It's
gotten,
bad.
yeah. I mean, every generation hates the last generation music, but I don't think like majority of the past generations are liking the shit that's coming out now. It's like really fucking terrible. Like some of the the rap music, like a lot of the popular songs are like absolute fucking garbage. Like I went out the last time I went out with this girl, we were at this we was at this bar and it was playing like a bunch of rap music. I was like just I was dancing to some of the songs because I recognized some of them. Then they just started playing shit that I did not fucking listen to. I did not hear. I never heard this shit before. I was just like, what the fuck
Mm.
is this? But I still danced and moved to the shit because because it had a beat or whatever. I just like the shit's just garbage.
Yeah, I
Yep.
catch myself doing this. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
Now go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I catch myself doing the same shit. Like if I go to a club, obviously because people are turning up and then the beat, sounds good. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna turn up, whatever. But then like I hear this shit today. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, there's this one dude. What's his name? 21 Savage. I'm like, what is this?
oh,
That's
he
what my little brothers listen to. Listen to this nigga named Little Boats.
Kodak, whatever his name is.
Yeah, and I listen to this and then like,
Kodak, what's his name? Kodak Black, right?
yeah, that's another shit. And I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this shit? Like, I was talking to this one girl, and we met up for a coffee date, and this one girl walked in that she recognized, and then she was like, "Oh, she's so thotty," and I'm like, "What's thotty?" I didn't know what it meant at the time.
Oh yeah, that hoe. That mean that hoe over there.
Yeah, I know what it is now, and so like, I thought like it was like a compliment or something,
Oh, there
and
no
so
compliment.
like,
Hell no.
I'm looking over there, and then like, I'm like, "Her, are you saying she's thotty?" And like, the girl who walked by like heard me and gave me an ugly ass look. And then the girl I was talking to, I was like, why'd she give me an ugly look? Wasn't that a compliment? And she told me what it was. And I'm like, what kind of
That hoe
shit
there.
is gonna use code words and shit? Like, I don't know.
She calling you.
When I
She calling you a
first
hoe.
when I first learned what that shit meant, like I had met up with a
Yes.
friend and he was with some little slut, whatever girl he was talking to.
Mhm.
And she was talking to me and he's like she was asking me like you don't got no thoughts. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like that shit sounds so stupid. What is that?
Yeah, that
Like
don't
what is a
mean that
thought?
hoe over there.
And no, but check this. Like he looked at me like I was like lived under a fucking rock. And I'm like, what the fuck are you
Mm.
talking about? This was
Much,
back in like 2012. I was like, what the fuck is this? He said, nah, it's that hole over there. I'm like, y'all
That what
motherfuckers
that
actually
mean.
say that in actual conversations?
Yeah.
and what makes it real difficult is like the women that are like super deep into that kind of like culture or whatever that that music has produced. Those are the kind of women that I can't even fuck with. Or if
No,
I
absolutely not. No way.
one, it was like a one night stand or
Mm.
some shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It wasn't really,
I love
Absolutely
older
fucking
women.
not.
yeah.
I love older women. I love older women because older women are more experienced, they're more established, and they're more grounded. And think about it, with older woman, you ain't got to go through all that, man. They got themselves like situated. A young girl, you might have to mold her in some areas, and it depends. If you have the patience, it's good to go through that, do that. But if you don't, to get your older woman that's more established, she's molded, she's experienced. You ain't got to tell her to do this or that in the bed. She'll throw you down and fuck the hell out of you. That's going
No,
woman.
but like, I mean, like my case of like dealing with someone like this before was like 2 years ago when I went on spring break. You know, everyone over there is wild and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody they mom.
But I'm talking about like my day to day. I ain't trying to fuck with that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I don't get them. Try to have any sort of like slight intelligent conversation with them. They think you're an Uncle Tom or a Trump supporter. I had a girl call me a Trump supporter one time just because I was dropping some knowledge on there. I was laughing. I was like, okay, fuck it.
What were you? What did you say to her?
Whatchamacallit? Like, so what happened was she was talking about like how it was like a political discussion. And she mentioned something about like the WikiLeaks thing. She didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. And then she was like, they trying to paint a bad brush on my girl Hillary. Corrupted, right? She's like, not my girl Hillary. And then basically like I wasn't trying to drop super knowledge on her. I was like, come on now, you don't get that high up in the game without having some skeletons in your closet. And then she was like, I'm a Trump supporter, I'm my Uncle Tom, like whatever. Fuck it. I'm doing whatever. Peace.
Oh wow, she got mad emotional.
Yeah, because like here's the thing, it's like we're just talking, and in my head, I mean, like this is just always like every time I talk to someone new, unless like I'm cool with them or I know they're grounded, I don't try to like get too deep into politics or religion. Because some people just get butt hurt, man. Like me, you can throw out some ideas or your opinion, and it's gonna hurt me because I know you're a different individual. You're gonna have different, mindsets, different upbringings, whatever. There's some people over there that are like, if you don't agree with me, then fuck you. You're the enemy type shit, and I'm like, I can't deal with that.
Out here, and I've actually met. I don't know why. There was like this period of time where I was pulling a bunch of these activist chicks. I have no idea why, but it was like I started pulling a bunch of these black activist chicks.
Yeah, every black she want to be pro-black all of a sudden.
Yeah, she was. I mean, no, she was. She was about it, and that conscious community got a lot of hoes in there, but
I heard that.
this chick,
Me too.
they got some hoes up in that conscious community, but like a lot of these Black Lives Matter chicks, it's like they're almost on the same they're on the same way like that, but not as bad. It's just like they start talking like because then they start like that gender. Because my whole thing, like I personally can't stand that gender shit. When they start making shit up, and this one girl had said on her profile when I met her, she was I think she said gender fluid or some shit like that. And then when we met, I was like, yo, what the fuck? What does that mean? He said it's fluid, but like, what do you mean? Like you turn into a man or some shit? I don't understand.
I've heard. Oh my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, and then as when I went to our house, we had like a little conversation about it. Like I don't understand what that means. You're a man, you're a man, you're a woman, you're a woman. It's pretty much that simple. He says, well, there's gender roles. It's not roles. It's the way it's the way the universe is made. There's a reason why there's a man. There's a reason why there's a woman. But after we ate our dinner, I went into our room and fucked her. But that was about it.
Did she come like a woman?
Yeah, she came like a woman though.
Okay,
all that shit goes out the window when you go into bed, Supreme. So I don't really be bothered by that shit that much. It's just, I think it's just popular. The media people like are sucked into the media, and they made all that the different gender shit is popular now. So it's kind of like if you're an activist, then if you feel that way, then you can start picking the different gender labels that you want for yourself. But at the end of the day, if you're pussy, but you don't want a dick inside of it, so that's it.
There you go.
What do you think about that shit, Supreme? Like all this different fucking genders and shit coming out.
You're asking me?
Yeah, not like what do you think? I'm not
can't stand that shit.
So you can't stand it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm from the old school.
Because when you look at it, it doesn't make any sense, man. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah. It doesn't. It's kind of how fucked up the times are.
Yeah, because I read this shit where like, how like people were saying like they're different genders or whatever. I read some shit where people were identifying themselves as like a cat or a dog.
What?
Yeah, like they will say some shit like, I don't know like the exact term for it, but they'll be like, oh, I feel like I should have been born a dog or some shit. And I see this shit and I'm like,
I've seen that before.
That's white people saying that shit, right?
Yeah, it was white people. I was like, I don't see any brothers doing that kind of shit.
No.
No, but you would have the one couple of brothers that be doing that shit and we co-sign that shit.
That's because they're trying to get up on white women and suck on the white culture.
Yeah.
I hate to go racial into showing the racial thing, but you Caucasian and watch us afterwards, man. You guys can be kind of a different group of people out there with all the shit you guys do.
Supreme, yo, you know what? I always wondered, like, whenever you have like your little like your shows, like there rarely be any fucking white dudes on your shows. I really think a lot of the times the way you just talk is just like it's just scary for them. Because I think a lot of the white guys that come to you come strictly from like would come strictly from like the pickup artist community. And if you look at how the pickup artist community talks to these guys, they don't talk to them like men. The only time like men talk to men like men when it comes to dating a lot of times is when black guys. Like they'd be like maybe I can't even recall I seen a white guy talk about dating and life and relationships that talk like a straight up man to men unless he was talking about finance or something like that.
Yeah, I don't speak their language. That's why I was had Jonathan around. He spoke the language. I tuned into one of his shows one time, and when he and I talked, we talk like normal dudes. And when I saw him on that show, it was like a whole different person. Even his voice was different.
Yeah, and they change their voice. Like they do that kind of that high pitched nasally kind of voice.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Yeah, that's how they talk. No, a lot of them know that's how they all kind of communicate with each other. And then that'll be my problem because I be in a like a room with these people. I'm not even talking about being a pickup. I'm just talking about this how I know a lot of the white guys kind of talk. Like I'll be in a room with these people and they all kind of talking like this and yeah and totally, and then I'm just talking normal and I'm just like a fish out of water with these fucking people because I'm talking normally and these guys like they kind of all like talk like this from their nose and they kind of like it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I
It's a cultural
noticed.
thing. But you just got me a bunch of thumbs down on the show now because they watch the show and they'll thumb it down. Thanks a lot, Remo.
All right, no problem. I'm always here to help.
I noticed that within my Toastmasters group too. Like, so I started Toastmasters this year, and this was like our third meetup. And there was these two guys, and then like the I guess like the head lady or the president, she was like, "Would the guests like to speak?" And then they were like, "Sure, we'll speak." And so basically, like they'll pose a question, and this question was like, "What is your 2017 resolution?" And you can go up there and you can segue from it or whatever. And these guys, like when they spoke and they're like, "Okay, sure, I'll do it." Like they sound like normal dudes, but then they go up there and they get all nasally and weird, and I'm just like, either you're nervous or you're just being weird as shit. Like relax, dude. Like pretend you're talking to your homeboy or something. But who knows?
Oh, and Supreme, my job also has my job actually offers Toastmasters every week on Friday, so I'm actually make this week's event.
Do it, man. Do it.
Good. Very cool.
They offer it like around 6 o'clock, so if I don't have any, I probably just make that day. I'm just gonna make that day for Friday and
Yes.
just go to that Toastmasters.
Yes. Just make it part of your schedule. Don't schedule
Yeah.
anything around 6 o'clock.
Yeah,
It was cool when
I think it's pretty. No, I think it's pretty cool that my job offers that. It's a big kind of community organization, but I think
Yeah.
it's pretty cool that my job offers it. So I'm gonna go there and like so when you go to Toastmasters, like, do you like how it? What do you do? How is it?
Well, basically, you asking me or Supreme?
No, I'm like asking Supreme or anyone else because I know they do like table topics, but like how is it like structured?
So I've only been to 3 meetups so far, and basically how it was they had like a couple of people who have like prepared speeches, and they'll go up there and they'll talk about whatever it is they talked about, and then after that they'll have like more open-ended speeches. Like they'll put a topic up there, they'll call on people that want to go up there and do it and speak. So the first day I went there, I think we spoke about like our heritage. So I've been to Kenya twice. I knew what I was gonna say. I went up there, I spoke. What was really cool was when there was a guy there who was like critiquing me. He was critiquing like my delivery, my tone, my posture, things of that sort. So whenever he like dropped that knowledge on me, I wasn't even noticing this kind of stuff. And so I'm like, this is pretty damn cool. So long story short, man, you go there every week, 6 p.m. It'll get that mouthpiece right, because you ain't done getting better until you 6 feet under. So you go there, you get that mouthpiece right, and then you go out there in this game, you're gonna be talking these girls down. You know what I mean?
Exactly, I agree.
Yeah.
The way ours was structured, they open the meeting up, and they'll have the joke of the day. That's when someone is assigned to go up and deliver a joke. The Toastmaster, they arrange all this stuff in advance. Where you speak this week. So they'll have the table topics, then they'll have the prepared speeches. Table topics are actually prepared speeches. They haven't evaluated. It's not evaluated to you.
I did mine, so I put it there when I get
words for
it.
improvement.
Everybody.
So hold on, Kenya. So each meeting is very organized and structured. Hope that answered your question there, Remo. Welcome, Scout.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. Nothing but benefit comes out of Toastmasters, as Michael was saying.
Now I'm gonna try it out this week, and I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna try it out this week, see how it is.
Now be warned, Toastmasters is full of what they call Toastmaster teams. So don't go there looking for
say again, you broke up.
Yeah, no hookups. Just go there to learn how to orate and speak well. Because you got a good mouthpiece, so you can learn to amplify it. Especially if you go into your clothing business, you got to learn to put on lectures and stuff like that, or talks. It'll benefit you.
No, I definitely. I know I'm not. The two places that I don't even bother trying to get at women at is the gym or any type of like event to directly benefit me, like a Toastmasters event. Like that's not the goal to going there.
Good. Welcome, Scout Chelsea. I believe that's team name. I forgot. Tika?
Twiggy? No.
Tiggy.
Tiggy, yeah.
Yeah, Tiggy. Thanks. He likes to just lurk. He's not up for communicating yet. When you feel better, Tiggy, go ahead and jump in and put your voice in there.
No, it's
You're right.
It's not that I don't want to talk. I just like to listen to those who are more experienced in the game.
I appreciate that. But you can talk if you have a question, though.
Sure.
I was going to say something about what Remo said earlier, but now I forgot.
Ooh, I actually have a question. Was when you were talking to Curtis, and you mentioned something about like the previous woman you met. Can you hear me? Is the volume?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. The previous like women you were with, you would like tear them down, and like I kind of get a gauge of that. But like, there's been a couple of instances where like I would like tear a girl down, but then I feel like I'll go too far. And they're like, okay, this dude's insulting me. I don't want to mess with him. But then like I caught myself like after the fact, like apologizing for it. And I'm like, the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Like, how did you go about it? Like I don't mean to sound like a nerd, but like in a more like systematic, you know what I mean? Like in a more efficient way. There we go. In a more efficient way.
There's no systematic way. You got to gauge each person individually. Each person has a level of sensitivity. And there's some girls I didn't tear down because they were super sensitive. And I've made mistakes before also, like gone too far. I just did that with a client recently. So when I make a mistake, I do apologize though.
Yeah.
If I go too far, I'm sorry, my bad. Didn't mean to hurt your feelings. And we move on. So each girl is different. You got to learn to pay attention to her face. If she's chuckling a little bit, then you're okay. When they stop chuckling, then you got problems. Then they went too far. But don't just focus on tearing them down all the time too.
Yeah, these are
welcome Young to the show. Welcome Young. I'm sorry there, Michael.
Oh no, I was like, I mean, like, if the girl was like, if I knew like her self-esteem wasn't all there or something, like, I wasn't as, as like, the ridicule wasn't as hard, if at all. Versus like, this is like more like chicks who were like thirsty dudes or at them and shit like that.
Yes.
That's when I would like get at them.
Yeah.
And I think like they will kind of like flip it on me because they're like, okay, I'm pissed, I'm insulted. And then like,
Not good.
and then you mentioned something to the effect like, oh, my bad, But then me, I would be like, yo, I didn't mean to insult you, my bad. Like I go from like tearing them down to like simping, you know what I mean? And this is like shit in the past.
I never did that.
Yeah.
I admit that I was wrong and I didn't simp. And I'll get back to, cracking jokes about stuff if I wanted to crack a joke about it. I just know where to go after that. But I try to watch their behavior in the face. And the face will tell everything. Whether she's feeling good or feeling bad.
Mm-hmm. But see, one thing.
One thing you got to, I just like there, Kenya. You don't have to tear them always tearing them down. A couple of jokes every now and then is okay. But if you're just one after another, that gets old and irritating real fast also. Kenya, sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no, I was just schooling them into the game. Like when you walk in the room, your presence alone, you know what I'm saying? It caught their attention. Like, okay, there's a man walking through. See, your presence sends a lot through the clubs. And you know what I'm saying? So your presence is way different from their presence. Because when you walk in the rooms, Chris, you own the room. You feel me? Hello?
Oh, I'm listening. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So when you go in the clubs with you and your boys, whatever, back in the day, you own the room. Your presence alone captures their attention. So they want to know who this guy is. You know what I'm saying? So women, they get a feel for guys at the club. They know who they want to go after. Soon the guy walk in there, you know what I'm saying? They already know within the first 5 minutes who they gonna take home or who they gonna dance with, no matter what. So they already know.
Exactly.
That's
why Toastmasters is really good exercise because it teaches you how to project your presence there, Remo. You'll be able to magnify yourself. You'll learn it because you want your presence to fill the entire room, people speaking with you. You also want to influence them in a positive way. So you learn how to do look at them a certain way and smile and gesture towards them, interact with them. So you'll learn some cool skills. Hope you stay with it. Young. What is this? Young Mean? Do you have a camera? Looks like it's turned off. Hold on, let me turn your stuff on.
Don't bring all that stuff in the room. Put that stuff up. Then you can go in there.
Are you turning it off, Young?
Don't take all that with you.
Okay. Hold on. I don't do.
You go in the room. You don't take all that stuff with you. Come on. Take your book back in your room. Yarn.
And we silenced Kenya. I think he's yelling at one of his kids or somebody. Okay. Any other questions before we wrap up today?
Supreme?
Yep.
I was thinking.
All right, I got you.
Sorry?
I was thinking of studying a business or something that I could do.
Are you going to school for business and administration?
No, just something that I could. No, just something that I can. Sorry?
Let me talk for a minute. This is real important. I'm going to silence everybody so I can get this message across. When you're studying for a business that you can do, you want to find a niche that you enjoy doing. That's the first thing. So if you like, playing video games, there's an African brother over there in the UK. I think he made 12 million off just playing video games. He has a YouTube channel, and he's making like $1 million a year, something astronomical. And he just records him playing the video games. But he loves them. So you got to find something that you enjoy doing. Like I enjoyed exercising and doing, helping people build their bodies up. So I opened up a personal training business. I enjoyed teaching aerobics back then, and I started teaching, fitness classes. I'm getting ready to actually start another one at an apartment complex to make more money. So that's stuff that I enjoy doing. So find something that you enjoy doing, then make a business out of that. In fact, Anthony Robbins talked about that. He said, find what you enjoy to do, then find a way to help as many people as possible enjoy what you do. That means you got to use the internet. That's the best way to do it. You could write an ebook on, let's say you're good at building model airplanes. You can videotape yourself building a model airplane and talk about the detail work, how to get around it and all that kind of stuff, and the mindset, and sell that as a product. Let's say you're good at soccer. You get to go out there to the field and have someone demonstrate, different ways to kick the ball or block or whatever, and sell to beginners. So find a way to help others who enjoy the same thing that you do. I'll now unmute the mics. And it's called a niche. Whatever niche you want to go into, it should be something that you enjoy. And if you're good at it, then find a way to help other people who, just a minute, Kenya, find a way to help other people who are good at it as well, or want to get good at it. That's what I did. I was good at dating, so I started giving advice on the forums, on Pimps Network, then on So Suave, then on Fast Seduction. Then I said, fuck that. I started the first podcast show in this business, and then I opened up my forum, and then I created my first ebook, piece of shit. Second ebook, 7 Steps, was the real thing. So I created my first real ebook, and I've been doing business ever since.
Thank you so much.
Okay, sorry, Kenya. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Hey, what was I going to say? Oh, I don't forget. It'll come to me real quick.
Okay. Now, you want to also, if you want to do internet marketing, you got to go to what's called the Warrior Forum. It's free to join and start, looking at the posts there, see what people are having problems with. That's how a lot of people, they go into the make money online business, and they will go to the post, see what you're having trouble with. You're good at something you have trouble with, you create a product on it, you sell it there. Most people do internet marketing. All they're doing is selling to other internet marketers. In fact, I'm getting ready to pay $37 for a product that showed me how to start recurring income on Facebook, which is like a forum or sell membership programs on Facebook. So I'll be spending the rest of my day, doing that product. But I don't recommend that as a niche because it's oversaturated. Everybody's doing the internet marketing niche, selling products. All they do is sell to each other. Nobody's making money. Nobody's learning how to actually do the real thing. So find your niche and get into it. And only learn from people that actually are doing the damn thing. Okay? That's who you want to find, or someone that knows how to do what you want to learn to do, and then take advice. Just like in dating. You don't go to some guy that's opened up a fucking YouTube channel that's, has no real proof of his game. And don't trust those videos you see on the channels. A lot of them have been busted, having fake, women they've hired. Yeah, so beware of that.
Thank you so much, Supreme.
Okay. What country were you from again?
Kenya.
Kenya.
Hey. Habari yako?
Mzuri sana.
We just spoke some Swahili to each other, Supreme.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Wewe unatoka Kenya?
What was that?
Unatoka Kenya?
No, I was born in the States.
Okay.
Yeah, born in the States. What are you Kisi Luo? What?
I'm a Luya.
Luo, okay. Kisi.
Wewe Kisi?
What's the name of the village?
Kisumu?
Yeah, Kusumu. There we go. Thank you.
That's probably related.
Which? Probably not.
You might be from the same village.
Our ancestors probably met like 100 years back, but
that's really cool.
That's cool. That's real cool. Yeah, man. It's awesome.
Unfortunately, we can't see what he looks like. See if there's any family resemblance, but
I saw he had like a red hoodie on. But
Tiggy?
Yeah, Scout, just reach out to me, man. Reach out to me after the hangout, and we'll talk some more.
All right, man.
All right, we'll have ugali and skimawiki matumbo. And then we'll have some samosas and chapati.
Mnakula huko ugali?
Yeah.
I listen.
This is real cool.
Yeah, we're having a they're in the hangout.
Yeah, I love it.
This hangout, we're having a little Kenyan session. Oh man, that's funny.
I can hear, but I don't know who.
Oh man. But hold on, let me get one more question in real quick,
Okay.
Scout, and then I'll have to leave. So it's in regards to patience, and I'm gonna preference it real quick. So currently, I have 2 girls on my team. I'm trying to add a third. The 2 girls that I met, we fucked like the first day we met, you know, and then we've built it along there. The girl who's my main chick, she's like more of like a girlfriend main chick, but like we've been together for like a year. And then this other girl, we've been together for like 6 months. So I'm just trying to add one. Like I've like managed these 2 pretty well. So I'm trying to add a third. But the issue I'm having right now is like I'll go on like a coffee. So what I do is like I'll text a girl, and then I'll be like, hey, you know, come by my place. We'll watch a movie. We'll watch, like, I have a girl coming over in an hour to watch one of the football games. You know what I mean? And then typically they say no or some shit. Then that's when I go to coffee. But then when they usually come to the house or whatever, it's like for some reason I have this mindset like I just get like impatient. Not impatient, but I'm just like we gotta fuck. Let's go fuck right now. Let me show you what I got, so you can fall in love and you can get on the team type shit. And basically, I'm just trying to I'm trying to become more patient in that regard. You know what I mean? Because like my thing is like my biggest fear is like dragging it out, and she's trying to do like some dating shit to me, and then I'm just like, okay, you can leave, and then in my mind I'm like, I wasted time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You trying to give her the original African mushroom tip. That's how it's and you're in a hurry to put it in. You go balls deep. I don't have time for that either. I don't do the dating thing though. I just invite them over. I never say come over watch a movie. Never done that. I just invite them over. They know what we're gonna do. So the way you're approaching it, you might want to change it. Just invite them over. Don't say invite them. When they come in, hold on. So when they come in. As soon as they come in, I lost the hangout. Hold on. As soon as they come in, put your lips on theirs. So you start the way you want it to finish, which is, making out, fucking, whatever. So change that from watching football. And I can't understand any girl that want to watch football. She must really want to be with you.
Yeah.
Girls that like football I'm not attracted to them either. They tend to be a different type of chick. But anyway, try to change that to make out. Just record the game for later on and start making out as soon as she comes in the house. That way it starts with sex. Okay?
Yeah, because what happens is it's not like what was I gonna say? It's not like I'm not super into football or anything, but it's weird because like a lot of times I'll be like, hey, just come to the spot, come to the house. And then they're like, what do you have in mind? And then like there's been a couple of times.
Oh man, that's the fucking worst.
Straight up, and then they'll be like, "Nah, I'm not about that. I'm not that kind of girl." Which I'm like, "Okay, cool." But then like the 2 other girls who are on my team, I'm like, "Hey, come through. We'll watch a movie, for example." And then that will lead to other shit. So like, because in my mind, like, and correct me if I'm wrong. In my mind, like, as soon as you come into the house, you're a grown woman. Like, you know what this is gonna lead up to. Like, we're grown. We're not just gonna watch a movie type shit. But I feel like in their heads, they have to like justify it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm just going there to watch a movie. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then they come and
I know what you're doing. I just never had that problem. So usually met like girls in the nightclub, and I've already put my hands on them. I already put my mouth on them. So this is a matter of continuing. Something happened where we couldn't make it happen that night, like their designated driver, or some of the girls had kids. I had no problem with that. I'm not gonna fuck at their place if possible, but fuck at mine. Because I'm kind of loud, so I don't want the kids waking up. So, anyways, I've always just text them, come on over. Hey, why don't you come over?
No, but like not like when you met her from the club. I mean, like this is like our first time meeting, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're talking about the dating thing, and I did the same thing with dating thing because someone named Prana, that's Prana Yam, and Prana is a Tibetan word for energy, life energy. and he's been here before. I hope you enjoyed the show, Chronicles in it. So, getting back on point, you're females. You're meeting these females probably off internet dating. I did the same thing. We went to coffee, or if they weren't relaxed, we go get a drink. That would relax them. Then let's go back to my place. The women always knew what I wanted, and they wanted it also. So I never had that problem of trying to sell them on the sex. They were already ready for sex. So somewhere in your process, you've got to make sure that you're communicating them that you're a sexual person. That this is going to happen, and you want them to want it to happen as quickly as possible, to seal the deal as quick as possible, so they can get a chance to land you, seal you up before you get someone else to get you. That's what I've always done. So how are you communicating to the girls, like over your coffee or over your drink? It's not selling them that you're the one they want to be with. And you want to change that up to become the one they really want to be with. They really want to be with you. They want this to happen fast so that they can seal the deal before another girl gets you. Okay?
Okay.
That's what I did.
Because this girl I have coming over in an hour, she texted me in the morning. She hit me up with a good morning. And I was like, okay, you're showing initiative. And so basically, I was like, where you at? And then she was like, oh, I'm driving back home. I went to go see my cousin last night. And then I have to go see my other cousin. I told her, hey, what time are you done? She told me what time I was done. And then after that, I was like, yeah, come on my spot. We'll watch the game. We had that discussion already with you and I.
Yeah.
And then after that, and then she was like, where at? And I was like, I'm sorry, what was that?
I've always put some mind fucking in my girl's head before then. I've already talked sexual to them and amped up their sexual temperature before it comes to that stuff. So when I'm ready for them to come over, they're ready too. They want to,
I matched with this girl like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same thing. Okay, I see what you're saying.
How did you meet her?
I met her off of Tinder.
The hookup app, the ex-hookup app. It's not a hookup app anymore. And what was your first conversation like?
I got it right here.
Good. Can't stand lurkers. I gotta go. Let me turn Kenya up. Sorry, Kenya. I hear too much background noise. I guess you're at home or something. But still going on.
So okay. She got on her profile, she had this picture of like a picture of like 3 hash browns. So I was like, did you really paint 3 hash browns on that pic, on your second pic? And then she was like, yeah, you're the first guy to guess it correctly. And so I was like, the apron gave it away. And then she was like, ha, 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 you're hilarious. And then basically after that, I was like, what are you doing right now? And then she was like, I'm on the way to go see a cousin. And then I was like, okay. What was this I put? And then after that, I was like, what does this weekend look like for you? And then she's like, visiting family, but I should be free around Saturday, Sunday. She told me straight up she was free. And I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, put your number down and I'll text you. And then in the text message, over here.
Wow. Tinder really is a hookup app. You went right to the jump.
Yeah, see, like,
let's get down fuck.
With me, with Tinder and shit, like, I hooked up on here. I didn't put her on the team because I wasn't feeling her. But like, she described my texting as efficient because like I don't like do any, like when you were, like I said, when you're reading Curtis's stuff, it was hurting me because I was like, this is too much talking because like this bullshit, like these phones, like girls are just like they'll camp you out if you let them, you know what I mean? And so like I try to get like quick, so if you ain't about that, I'm just okay, I'll move on kind of thing. And basically we had a little conversation, like I asked like what she did and stuff like that. And then after that, I mentioned like, why'd you swipe right? That was stupid. I don't know why I asked that. And then she was like, I thought you were really cute. And then after that, that's when I was like, she asked me why I swiped right on her. And then I was like, I saw the hash browns and I felt hungry. And then she put, ha, 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 that's really hilarious. And then long story short, she's like, that's when I was like, okay, you free tonight? She's like, no, I'm going to go see the cousin. But then I'll let you know how things are tomorrow, which tomorrow was today. And then today she was like, good morning. And then as soon as she hit me up with that, I'm like, okay, let's initiate this. And so after that, she's like, okay, I'll be over. I'm in Indiana right now. So right now it's 4:40 over here. She'll be over around like 5:30 or so. So
yeah,
I told you the specific time to come through. So
well, I've never seen it go that smoothly on Tinder. All the guys I've been working with, I'm doing
for real.
coaching on just Tinder, and that's the first time I've seen it go smooth like that.
yeah, but my thing is like I have Tinder, I have POF, I have Bumble, and basically like you mentioned, run it like a business. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get girls who are down, who want to meet up and stuff, and they're clients. You know, we're trying to sign these clients up to our portfolio, and we have like all these different, we have all these different sites, Bumble, Tinder, whatever, and
Yes.
we're gonna add coffee and bagels later on today. And if they don't want to, sign up with us, then good day to you. Good luck. If they do, then I'll put you through the application process, basically. You know what I mean?
My game was different. I like to find out more about them and fuck their minds, and I like to basically test them before they came over, because I like a certain type of chick, and I make sure it's not the wrong type. So good props on your game though. Props on your game.
That's interesting though, because like I fuck them, and then after that, then I start to get to know them, because they'll just keep coming through, and then like if they're like whack or I'm just not feeling them, that's when I cut them off. But the two girls that are on my team, they've been real cool. Like they feel like girlfriends basically, but they don't know about each other, and we keeping everything tight, or as tightly as possible.
That's some strong game.
Yeah, he's got some strong. He got his system down. The system's working for him.
I learned it from you. It's a praying from you. Y'all need to listen to this man, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you took it to the ultimate.
That's so strong.
For me,
that's
I like to. Hey, I'm not Grease level though. I'm not there yet.
I like to. I don't like passionate women, and I had to make sure they had passion in them. I just want general conversation, because I've had the basic fuck chicks, and for me they were no fun. So I started using internet dating to weed those types out. I was fucking mostly white chicks, and white chicks, no offense to the race, but passion is like lower down on their skill level, because they're used to white guys do the old in and out to them, and they never really learned how to have passion. I've had to teach all these white chicks how to slow down and how to basically make love. And by talking to them, I could always tell which chicks, I could teach that to. I would do some little bit of mind fucking, get them amped up, because I don't like to ask for the phone number. I'd rather for them to show their commitment by giving me the phone number, throwing it at me. That way I got a stronger cop with these females. They're totally, down for the time we met, and then fucking was just second nature. But I like to, I took my time with him. Grease does the same thing. He likes to take his time, longer than I do, though. I'm much faster than he is, and you're like Speedy Gonzalez here, man.
Yeah, because the thing is,
you're like, hey, you want to fuck?
I can't.
The thing is, like, so I'm a software developer, so like I work during the week, and we got projects coming up, and plus, I do my boxing, jiu-jitsu during the week to keep me calm and everything. But it's like when that week ends, man, or just like during the week, I'm just like, I gotta have this handled. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's good. That's good. I like that. That's a strong.
You're African. Ain't about 20 guys up in the house, is it?
No, I live by myself. I have my own pad.
You're the first one I've met. Tiggy, how about you? Well, I guess he faded off. Usually with the African families, it's like a whole bunch of guys up in the house there, and you live with your mommies and daddies. So props to you, brother. Have your own place.
Own place. We running our base from here,
Great.
But no, man, I really appreciate you for bringing, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your teachings. Like I said,
Hold on. Yeah. What'd you say there, brother? Michael?
No, like, this is just my sign off. Like, I appreciate everything. This is my first hangout, actually coming here. I used to like lurk too, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just come, let me talk. I'm not lurk, but like, I will watch your videos right after the hangout. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And then I'll have it playing in the background and stuff. And then now I'm like, let me just hop into New Year. Let me get more involved, man. So,
good. Man,
keep doing what you're doing. I'm not sure. Is this like your last year on here, or?
Yeah, it's gonna be my last. I'm going more into coaching, like Coach Corey Wayne. It's better for me. YouTube hasn't been a good project for me. It's dealing with dealing with all these immature personalities, like the assignment I gave, people came in, talking stupid shit, didn't answer they don't answer questions. I get tired of YouTube personalities, basically. It's kind of wore me out, and I'm ready for a change. Plus, I'm not really interested in rebuilding my channel. Hold on, quiet, I'm not really interested in rebuilding my channel like it was before. I don't know if you'll know, there's a second channel I had called the Real Men's Channels.
Yeah,
I'm tired of the Trumpers. I'm tired of the Trumpers. No offense to those guys. They came in and wore me out with their Trump's gonna save the world shit. And mindfuck males just get on my nerves when another man mindfucks them. So, anyways, I'm tired of the thumb downer guys. It doesn't really bother that much, but I know that they're still feminine. I'm tired of feminine males, dealing with feminine males.
There are a lot out here too. Shit.
Yeah, a ton of them.
Yeah, I remember your previous channel. Like, there was a channel you're talking about how white dudes dance in the club. No offense to the white guys watching, but it looked like they were shuffling shit, and you did some number like this. Yeah. That shit makes me laugh every time. Yeah, Supreme, keep doing what you're doing, man. I'm gonna keep listening.
Wait till you see him river dance. Wait till you see him when they river dance at the club.
Oh man.
God.
Yeah,
I've seen that shit, man. I've seen Supreme. When comedians would say this shit, I thought they were making this shit up. You won't see. You have to see it to believe. When they play some rap or some techno, and they start river fucking dancing. I'm not even making that shit up.
Yeah,
sorry, white guys. We don't mean to clown you, but there's some humor there.
I appreciate what you do, man. I mean, just keep doing what you're doing. I'll be back in the next hangout. I'm gonna sign up on these forums, get on these books, and I know in the future I'll get a private coaching thing with you, because I'm trying to see how high I could take this game before, I call it.
Me and you. I sure need one with them one-on-one.
I'm just trying to be the best I can be, man, because I know there's weaknesses in my game, and I'm just trying to take it to a whole nother level. Not pimp level, but
man, you talking about weakness in your game. Your game elevated to a whole nother level. The weakness in my game, I need it.
And we on the brotherhood, man. We let's hold each other accountable. Yeah, let me get on this forum. Let me get on this stuff. Let me get the house ready, and then I'll catch you later on, man. Y'all take care.
Yeah, get your bed ready. Make some beds made, nice and clean. Have your lubrication underneath the pillow, so you can just reach in under and get it. Have the condoms under the pillow, so they're right there. Have everything ready.
If y'all get on that Magnum Ecstasy condoms, like those condoms are like I don't even use lube, because those are like top notch. This is a suggestion for all my Magnum users out there. But that's enough, man. I'm gonna leave y'all alone, man. Y'all ask this man questions. He has plenty of knowledge. Use him while he's here. Y'all take care, man.
Take it easy, Mike. Look who came in. Eric Hills, young man.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna stay for 5 more minutes to talk to Eric.
All right. My question is, since I'm going.
Why is every young brother stutters? No, seriously, Eric. Curtis. There's a brother in Africa, or actually in England. I used to stutter.
Yeah,
so this is one of my people here. Yeah. So, that's right. You're going to see a speech therapist. Didn't mean to make fun of you, but yeah. Did you make it to that speech therapist?
Yeah. I've been going for like, I would say 4 months.
I could tell you just spoke a clear sentence. Very good. Yeah. Do it again.
So the question that I have is, since I'm going off to college next year, I'm looking to get into like a trade school, and then also be a personal trainer at the same time. Is that doable?
Yeah, because you can do personal training anytime you want. You can just train in the morning, go to school in the afternoon. You can go to school in the morning, train in the afternoon. You can train only at lunchtime. When you're a personal trainer, you set your own schedule. Unless you're working for a gym, then they'll set the schedule for you and just do your classes around that and work with the gym. Are you certified yet? Have you got through the training?
No, because I'm not in college yet. I'm going next fall.
Excellent. And your speaking has gotten a lot better, I can tell.
Yeah.
It's only when you start using crutch words it looks like and so make sure you drop those words from your vocabulary, and you should be able to roll right through. I can tell that you're taking your time now. You got your mind focused. That's what I had to do. I had to start learning to take my time. I had to do it myself. I'm glad you got a professional helping you. And there's a crutch word.
Because
I was going to ask you about your training, but you want to find a training program. You can find one online that'll train you real fast and get your certificate, within a week if you just study the material and pass your test. That way you can go to a gym and say, look, I'm certified. I want to start training, helping people. But you got to really want to be able to help people. That was my son Christopher's problem. He just finished competing, and he's trying to be a trainer, and he's the type that looks at himself in the mirror the whole time. And I just had an argument with his mom. I said, his mom said, he's a good trainer. I said, no, he is not. And because he and I butt heads all the time, she thinks I'm just being, mean to him. But I'm trying to explain to her, I've been in business 30 years, and a real trainer actually cares about the people he helps. He actually loves what he's doing. It's not just, yeah. So if you really enjoy helping people get in shape and lose weight, then that's a good field to go into. But don't go into it as I was a trainer. A lot of guys, they wanted to, study Reiki. I studied Reiki and be a trainer because I was a trainer.
You gotta be passionate about that stuff.
Yes, most definitely. So if you have a passion for it, definitely follow it. If you don't, you'll find out you'll lose interest.
Get frustrated. And
exactly. Yeah.
And any
take your time.
Anything about rucksacking?
About what?
Rucksacking.
Rucksacking.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with the term. It sounds familiar. If you're talking about fartlegging, that would be interval training. No. Rucksacking sounds like it comes from hiking.
Yeah, something like that. Because in 2 years, I plan on trying out for Army Special Forces.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you want to
train and stuff.
Yeah. Basically, the way to train for that is to do the lightweight overnight backpacking. That's where you hike 20 miles and you camp out.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to do in the Special Forces anyway, Derek.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I watch their videos on YouTube all the time. Never done it myself, though.
Ain't with that. Too many bears out, mountain lions, and
now that's somebody that needs to go into the Army is Kenya here.
Yeah.
Stint in the Marine. His big ass, man. Yeah.
Man,
I watch Gomer Pyle on YouTube all the time, and go do a search for Gomer Pyle on YouTube. They have all the episodes there. You'll get a laugh out of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen those shows in so long.
Yeah.
They don't make those shows like they used to, man. These shows they got now is just rated PG, pure garbage.
Exactly.
They don't make them like they used to. And like I was and like some of these guys in the game, man, they when they step out there, man, they really have to be focused and know what they want, what they're looking for. Just because you have a certain knowledge of the game and know what you're doing, is always a woman out there. Women are very smart. There were a lot of guys that fail to forget. Some women can see through your game, your conversation. Some women could pick up, know what you're saying before the word get out your mouth. So I tell some guys, just be careful. Just look at it. You know what I'm saying? Take the knowledge and the experience you got. Just go out and enjoy yourself. If you don't get a girl that Friday, it's all good. Go out Saturday. You might get about 2, 3 on. Don't think that. Don't set your expectations so high that you're gonna get about 6 or 7 girls the first night. You might not get now, but Friday you might get 5 or 6. So just go out and enjoy yourself.
Here's my ideology on that. I go out, I get one girl.
Yeah,
I pull one female. I didn't do the number thing. Run around the club, get numbers. I pull one female, and if she was in, I like her. That's it. It's on.
That's it. But I'm quite sure you heard about the guys do the number thing. Like, I don't know why they do it, but you know what I'm saying? Some guys just set their expectations so high they be disappointed at the end of the night.
A lot of black dudes did that back in the days. They would go there and get a bunch of numbers, and never mean.
Exactly, and they bring their friend to a group of girls and not knowing who the leader of the wolf pack. You gotta find out who the main girl of the clique. If you don't cater to the main girl of the clique, the others are not gonna follow. So don't bring your boys into a situation. You know what's going on. Just scope out the scene, see what's going on before you start hoe chasing. Because once you start hoe chasing, that's it.
I'm glad I went out by myself in the beginning. I didn't have any friends to go out with, and I kind of learned the game on my own. And then I met friends, and then I went back to being by myself. Okay, Eric, did we answer your question, Eric?
Yeah. So and I'm saying, since I'm going to college, right? So if I'm gonna rucksack, how can I do that around campus?
I can't answer that for you. I would actually recommend you go to YouTube and search for the topic on YouTube and watch their videos. In fact, I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm kind of curious myself about rucksacking. That's such an old term. It's like from the 1920s. Yeah. They now use bushcrafting and overnight solo camping. Hold on. They have the assembly of the rucksack reviews. So they got the packs all up there. Rucksack packs you can see videos on. Assembly. Rucksack sound like it's old school, practically. Solo. I'm looking for rucksack solo videos. I think that would be a good search term for you to search for. And solo vintage 15 breakdown. Nope. 3DR solo ruck pack. So they got these fancy looks like backpacks. I don't see any on the actual type in overnight.
All right.
They call them backpacking now. So look for overnight solo backpack trips. And that's what I actually watch. It's also called bushcrafting.
Oh,
yeah. Bushcraft camping. And I watch those every night, just about every night.
Because I saw this guy on YouTube make a video on it was making like a little cabin, I think it was called.
Yeah.
He was like woods and sticks, right? You saw that?
Yeah. I've watched all of those, yeah. You probably seen the same ones I've seen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're watching the right videos. You're just focused more on the backpack. Don't focus on the backpack. Focus on what they're doing out there. They're going out there. They're hiking. There's good ones where they hike the trails. There's the one trail that takes, was it 60 days to get through it?
60 days.
I can't remember the name of the trails though. If you type in the search engine, solo trail, I think solo trails. Trail. Or type in long distance hiking.
All right.
Yeah, that'll get you the kind of videos you want. There's one major trail I just can't. There it is right there. Appalachian Trail. That one takes a few weeks to get through. If they film the whole thing, their video should be a couple hours long. And that's the videos you want to watch. So they're really enjoyable.
So
when they get up on that trail and they're
4 hours long, I think.
4 hours is good. I haven't seen one that's 4 hours. I've seen a couple 2 hours long on some of them.
I got to check that out.
But yeah, Appalachian Trail.
Okay.
And that'll get you some really good hiking, backpacking stuff. The other trail is the John Muir Trail. That's real famous. In fact, let me get you a link for that one. Let's see. Oh, somebody typed in the, oh, Kenya signed off. Okay, if you look in the shout box over there, there's a link there. Just click on it and go to the video. You got an hour and a half video there to watch. But I'm going to be signing off now there, brother.
Oh,
Have a good day.
one more question.
Okay.
How can I project my voice more, like make it louder? Because
I would recommend that you join Toastmasters.
Yeah.
But the way to project your voice is learn to use your diaphragm.
Yeah.
Remember I talked about moving your voice from your nose, talking up here, and then down into your throat, like I'm doing right now. Then down and then down into my belly, like I'm doing right now. Then down into my balls. And also when I'm on.
So I would talk like this.
Speaking from my balls, I speak slower.
Is this good?
I didn't hear anything.
Like this?
Yes, learn to use your oxygen, your air that flows across your windpipe. So you got to use your belly. You got to learn to belly breathe. And then you learn to project your voice like I'm doing right now. That is to study acting. They teach you how to talk in an outside theater with no mics and be able to whisper and project your whisper across the room.
Yeah.
So you need training on that. But you don't need to talk really loud in interpersonal communications. You'll seem like you're weird. Yeah. So you don't want to learn that unless you're doing public speaking. Okay?
Because
if you have trouble being heard, then just learn to talk a little bit louder. Learn to start projecting your voice without sounding like what I'm doing right now.
Oh.
You want to learn to talk conversationally. That means learn to just get your voice to where the person's standing. And that comes from learning interpersonal communications, there, brother. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Time for me to roll out, brother.
All right. Thank you.
We got to go to the bomb and take out the trash.
Thank you, Supreme.
All right. Good talking to you, Eric.
All right,
and good luck.
Thanks.